Okay. Hello. Welcome back. We are here today. I'm alive, I swear. Contrary to my appearance, I'm alive. Welcome. The YouTube thumbnail's oh, did it fucking... And because it wants to play all three of my live streams at the same time again. Great. I hate YouTube sometimes. Delete. I swear, YouTube just doesn't let me be happy and schedule my streams in peace. Should be fixed now. There it goes. I'll just reschedule the stream again, YouTube. No problem. I gotta figure out how the fuck stream keys actually work, because I swear I keep getting those specifically fuck me all the time. Anyway, regardless. Hello. Let's see. Hey, Yin. Hey, T-Box. Welcome back. Let's see. Hey, Mistia. You're still sleepy too? Well, that's fair. Hey, Dungeon. How are ya? Hey, Dragon. Let's see. We are stoned out of my mind in the 9th layer of Navarra. Are you doing, what's it called? You doing some of that dank kush? Hope you're having a good time with it. Let's see. Happy Juneteenth, the day we will all remember what we lost. Okay, Yin. Fuck, alright, we're already starting off racist. Well, I guess your profile picture isn't it Frieza? I think that makes more sense. Can't really see. Profile picture is very small. Yeah. Okay. Hello, monkeys. I haven't watched that in years. Will you be replaying Palworld when the update comes out? I am going to do a lot of different things. Dungeon. When 1.0 comes out, I'm gonna continue my save file, my regular one, and then what's it called? I'm gonna continue my regular save file, and then I think I'm gonna do like 100 days in Palworld video, and that's when I will give like my 2 cents on like Palworld from the beginning to the end. Hey Commander, welcome back. Me and Gamer have been playing Cassette Beast in the background. Well, that sounds nice, Misty. I hope you're having a good time. I don't know what you're I don't know, Ian. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Let's see. All right. Twitch ads are over. Let's see. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Gamer. I fixed YouTube. Yeah. Hey, Alex. Yeah, that was from the thumbnail is from, what's it called? That was from the PAL Showcase video. That's a still frame from that. Sometimes when I don't have a thumbnail ready for stream, I just snag one from one of the animations. Let's see. Hey, Taku, thanks for telling me about the fucking stupid thing over on YouTube. I swear, stream keys get me every time. Hey, Legion. Hey, Xavier. Yo, bitch, I'm gonna have your stream play as I nap before work. Hey, if it works, it works, Xavier. Fall asleep to my very tired voice. Hey, Mandy. Yep. We haven't played Schedule 1 since, I think, this time last year, almost. Gosh, I never did go back and finish that game. I feel like that would be a good game to do a skit in. I feel like that'd be a fun skit game. Where kind of like how I did for the car dealer video. That might be how I get back into that. Let's see. Yep, I had to take an Uber home due to someone locking my bike in the supply closet. That's stupid. I'm sorry you had to shill for an Uber. I'm glad you didn't get stabbed, because apparently... Oh, and I used to drive for Uber all the time. I think that was like one of my first jobs. I feel very close. It was like one of my first jobs that I actually made money at. That's actually how I bought the microphone I have here. It was Uber. I bought my microphone from driving people with Uber, and that was in my 2008 Impala, Chevy Impala. That was my first car. And that's how I got this microphone. Oddly enough, I'm glad you didn't get stabbed. If you're gonna do the server, I'll help you with some cash so I can stream on it too. Let's see. I don't know what's going on it yet, but yeah, you can definitely stream on it. I think Connor said that he was gonna have it up, so I don't have to worry about it, but we're gonna figure that out when it happens, because I haven't even thought about it yet. I don't know when the server is gonna happen, because my priority is to get the 24-hour guide out first, and then whatever else happens afterwards can happen afterwards. Because the week when Palworld 1.0 drops, I know it's going to be a nightmare for me. Because the 24-hour turnaround guide takes hopefully 24 hours. Hopefully the creative mod works, or they add a creative mode so I can get everything really quickly to do the video. If not, it's going to be like every other time I've done one of those videos. After that, we're probably going to have to get a couple of guide videos in rapidly, quickly, to basically make the algorithm love me and make me not in YouTube hell. And then after that, finish the animation and hopefully have it done the week after. So yeah, it's not gonna be a very good week for Zekter. It'll be good for you guys. You'll get the content, but I'm already sleep deprived. I've been working on the animation for the past 4 days. I feel like I haven't streamed in like a month. That's how like time dilation feels when I'm animating. I don't know what day it is sometimes, but I had to go and do bitch job today, the bitch man work job today, so I wasn't animating, but I got like a lot of it done. Hopefully it'll be done before 1.0 so I can just get all the guide information, but who the hell knows. It be like that. Hey Shanri. Let's see. I hope we get nice spots to set up bases in the new areas, unlike Faybreak. Yeah, Faybreak's terrain was a little rough, but hopefully we get some better ones. Let's see. Most likely the creative menu will be updated PAL-wise. I hope so. We need an actual... I hope the mod... If the mod works, it'll be a blessing. Because, Then it'll make the video so much easier for me, because it's a pain in the ass to find every PAL that's new because there's no guide. I'm the one making it. It is a pain. But yeah. I think the would most likely be the PAL randomizer mod. There's probably gonna be a couple mods that break, but I hope like the good ones do. Hey Nova. I got your butt handed by Xenolord. I've been strategizing trying to beat him and nothing. What's it called, Nova? It might have been like 2 or 3 streams ago. We beat Xenolord again. We cheesed him through the wall. The old wall glitch still works. I think I just uploaded that short on TikTok actually today. Regardless, you have to take a compound bow. A schematic level 4 would be nice, or a laser Gatling gun level 4, and get a Frostallion, and then just spray and pray until he dies, or you get an army. Yeah, I've been seeing through Steam you've been in Blender a lot. How many hours this week? Let's find out how many hours Zekter has been in Blender this week on today's episode of How Many Hours. I don't know if it tells me by day. Show game details. That doesn't fucking help me. All I can tell you is it's probably been about 60 hours. No, that doesn't sound right. Let's see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 4 days. Roughly, I want to say 8 to 10 hours in the Blender a day. The animation's coming along well. It's just exhausting trying to get it all situated like that, but it'll work. It'll hopefully be done. All right. Before we start playing the game again, I guess we can cover about all the new shit that dropped over the past week. It feels like forever ago since Palworld. Honestly, I swear that animation makes me see time differently. So, oh hey Volt, time to world some pals. I see. Yep, that's what we be doing. So they didn't release anything today other than Sekhmet just being cute. That's about it. Let's see. Let's get this up here. I feel so sorry for what the furries will be doing to Sekhmet. She acts so cat-like, and the position she puts herself in, that she doesn't know heaven, she'll only know hell. I'm so sorry, Sekhmet. But to be fair, you are adorable as fuck. Who put the wife in the mines? Well, she clearly enjoys it. I think that's an enjoyment face. Perhaps. Yeah, she's very good yoga poses. Oh, I keep trying to do this. She is absolutely adorable. Hey, Flame. Yeah, she will, that's a bad position right there. That's already the mounting position. That is it. Then that's the finished mounting position afterwards. Oh, Sekhmet, you are so fucked. And it's not even funny. I bet you... You know, there's been a lot of porn of, like, Duppin, but I'm surprised there isn't more of this one. Because, honestly, I think it has the power to overtake, what's-her-face? Catrice. I really do. Hey, Draconis. Hope a certain, company doesn't get butthurt, after seeing the Egyptian cat looking thing. Another Egyptian cat from a franchise. Egyptian cat? What, Pokemon has an Egyptian cat? I'm trying to remember which. It's nothing that similar. At least to my knowledge. And they're losing the lawsuit regardless. The best case scenario they get is $30,000. Yeah, it looks more like Animal Crossing. Fair. Okay, maybe that's what he was going for. Oh, okay. Yeah, Animal Crossing. There, yeah, it was. Hey, Shadow. She tried her best, the mines and the ore. That's what counts. Yeah, she did her best. Yeah, but the thing is, an Egyptian cat isn't exactly a novel concept. We keep, like, trying to go into, like... This is how humans operate. It's, this looks similar to that, therefore it's the same thing, or they connect, or this thing stole from that thing, and this thing there. It is impossible to... It's nearly impossible to have an original idea that hasn't had some inspiration somewhere throughout human history. You have to basically create something out of thin air almost, and I guarantee, since human experience is normally combining things together, you're always going to have correlations between certain things. It's just how it works. Dapin has 120 entries, and Sekhmet only has 26. I understand Dupin has been very popular, but I'm surprised more popular than this thing. This thing is made for sin. Right here, that thing is 100% bottom heavy. That thing is made for sin. I mean, to be fair, Dupin is also dummy thick, but I think Sekhmet's got the face for it. Regardless. We also have Mal, that's true. This is what I hate about modern day thinking of, this looks like that means it's stolen. Yeah, it's because people have become so stupidly brain dead and tribalistic. People are getting more tribalistic. Tribalism. It's like, oh, if you don't support me, you're against me kind of thing. And it's like throughout in everything in life. And it's ridiculous. Like, I enjoy, Palworld. And I've been watching a couple people play Pokemon Champions. And I keep thinking to myself, damn, do I really have to get back into competitive Pokemon again? And then I think to myself, well, there's only two ways that would ever happen. One, I have to have a Switch 2, because the mobile version I wouldn't be able to stream because I don't have a fucking phone that connects to it. Two, I'd have to learn the metagame again. And then three, I'd have to breed or buy them, and I don't fucking want to do that. So it just sounds like a pain in the ass for no reason. Hey, Devast. Yeah, Palworld released some more pals, and I'm gonna be, we're looking at them now. Could also be the Egyptian and cat girl that has been there since, yeah, literally 30,000 BC. Yeah, Sekhmet is plagiarizing the original Sekhmet from 5,000 years ago. 100%. The Egyptians of 5,000 years ago would be upset about this cartoon cat. You have to explain to them what the fuck it is. But no, you take inspiration from things. That's how you make new things. Regardless. Sometimes companies don't see it like that. Like Pokemon wants Palworld for just being successful and being inspired by a lot of things aside the obvious one. I don't think they liked Palworld because it became popular and it wasn't a Nintendo exclusive. If it was a Nintendo exclusive, then I bet you Nintendo would have went in and said, hey, you scratch our back, we scratch yours kind of deal. But since Palworld is multi-platform, it puts a damper on what Pokemon can be, probably. It's stupid. If it helps, Daisy has 255. That doesn't surprise me. A lot of people like Daisy. She's a tiny little cloud princess. Let's see. Losing a lot of money on a raid passes. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I ain't paying that shit. Honestly, when I saw Power for the first time, I only thought it like Digimon because it's one thing I wish you could do, like Palworld do. Literally join the fight. Yeah. I like what Palworld did because it combined my two favorite things, a survival game and then Pokemon. Like I said before, Palworld is like rediscovering Pokemon again. Pokemon isn't bad. It's just, I don't like how Nintendo is handling Pokemon. I think it's really bad. I think it's just terrible. Because it's like, it doesn't feel like Pokemon anymore. It feels like you're trying to milk me for as much money as possible, and I don't appreciate it. I guess that's maybe like my biggest turnoff when it comes to Pokemon anymore. I mean, I like a lot of the modern designs. There's a lot of good ones. There's not, some of them I don't like. Like the fucking Quaxly's final evolution I thought was ass, literally. But there's a lot of good ones. Let's see. I think the ancient Egyptians would get a fucking stroke just seeing a computer, much less Sekhmet. You're not wrong, Volt. Daisy very smug, giving yeah, free Game Freak from Nintendo is all I could say. Well, I think it'll never happen. It will never happen. Got an ad in the worst possible time when you're explaining just now. Oh, well, damn. Thanks, YouTube. I think I was just literally, I don't even remember what I was talking about because I'm that brain dead. It's gonna be nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about him in a minute, Shadow. Now, the second segment they used is the second segment. The OG was completely insane and blood crazy, then split her in half because... Oh, okay. I don't know the Egyptian folklore, or the Egyptian lore. Alright, moving on. Palworld is overwhelmingly positive on Steam again, which is cool. This was the PAL from yesterday. Hold on, I might sneeze. Give me a second. Am I bleeding? Damn it. No, I'm okay. Oh my god. Nope, I am bleeding, I think. Hold on, sorry. Am I that blood? No, I'm okay. I'm paranoid because I'm tired. Hey, Okama. You were talking about how handsome I was and that you needed to improve yourself in your relationship with Hal. No, you are very handsome, Yin. Don't get me wrong. But my relationship with Hal, if he does not want me to have the KFC gravy, then our relationship is in very big jeopardy. Very big jeopardy. I'll be very surprised if Digimon does a cross. So it'll never happen. People pawned that idea to Bucky originally when Tides of Terraria came out with Digimon and Palworld doing a collab. It'll probably never happen because of what it was licensing problems. It'd be licensing issues. So maybe it's not it could be a forever no with that. But I'm surprised Digimon and Pokemon have never done a collab together. That does shock me. Like, after all these years, I think you thought they would have done it. Sekhmet could be based on the Egyptian goddess Bastet. I think Sekhmet is based off of Sekhmet in general. He didn't pay the full amount, Shadow. Or Mystia, that's why. Yeah, I don't want to be healthy. All right, so let's take a look at this new pal. Let's see. Salmora. Salmora is a giant sunfish that apparently is very fast. It's just a fish. It's a big fish. He's got a crown. I think I like his little mustache, honestly. I think he looks like a very proper gentleman. But he's also like very, very fast. You better be fast in game, and I better not be getting rage baited from the comic. I swear. Bandai hates Nintendo? Do they actually? I thought Bandai releases games on Nintendo platforms, though. Fast and sunfish in the same... Are sunfish normally slow? You can at least capture one for the $10 dono and pop that cherry. No, I ain't popping my Lavander cherry. Only if I need XP. What did you walk into, though? Everything triangle, welcome. We're talking about the sunfish. I mean, he's just a big fish. He's fine. I hope he's fun to drive. But regardless. All right, next pal. Let's see. We're gonna talk about the little ghost buddy. Now, originally I thought this guy was a slime, but he's a little ghost. He's a little ghost buddy. Okay, so with the little ghost's reaction, and this thing coming to life, I'm wondering if they're like a duo pal kind of thing, where they're like one pal, like they're two pals but in one, kind of like how the goldfish are from earlier this year, because it looks like one protects the little ghost friend, either that or it's like his emotional state, the golems. I have no idea. I like the idea. But whatever's happening near the world tree with how this thing is kind of like self-assembling itself, there's got to be some kind of funky energy or magic going on there to make all this happen. So it's I like his design. I think it's cool, and it's very enjoyable. Yeah, Duelith. Apparently, he's supposed to have a subspecies. At least that's what Oz had told me. One's supposed to be grass and one's supposed to be ice. At least if that's how the Palworld files are, that'd be how that do. They do, but it's because Bandai has had to deal with legal BS from Nintendo before, and the Digimon team has mentioned in the past they don't care for Nintendo's BS. That doesn't surprise me. After what they tried to do to the Palworld, it really doesn't shock me. More ancient civilization lore? Yeah, I hope so. I hope we get more. Let's see. I don't know if they're part with Smash Bros. I think they might be. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, the Kleinon twins. Really a boss or a mini boss? I don't think it's a mini boss. It could be. I don't know. I don't know what a slub is. Oh, hey King, welcome back. Might just be scared and thought in case it's case it's broke. Yeah, it could be afraid. Maybe the ghost is powering the mech. Maybe his like little spiritual energy makes the thing come to life. I don't know. The little ghost stays inside the block guy, aka Laputa, the castle in the sky reference. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I don't think he's going to overpower Knocklem. Knocklem is probably going to be still one of the strongest pals in the game. Alright. Well, now we're going to go to, Puffalt. Puffalt was revealed earlier this year, but now he's got a 3D model. I too love Ghibli. I like Ghibli films. It's a very cute little, like, it's a Pomeranian apparently, not a poodle. Bucky got mad about it or something. I think people keep calling it a poodle. It's a Pomeranian. It reminds me, I mean, two different dog species, but it does remind me of Yamper a little bit. But I know Yamper's a corgi, but maybe it's just electric dog, tiny electric dog kind of thing. Or maybe he's like the Ben 10 alien NRG. Ooh, that'd be an interesting concept, Yin. Hey, Dina, we're talking about all the new pals that got revealed throughout the week. A Dust Bunny pal would be cool. It's a Pomeranian. Yeah, that's the Iron Golem in Minecraft from the big golem dude. Yeah, it does look like that. There's a 90% chance that the pal ability will shoot lasers out of its eyes. The mech will. That'd be cool. It's a poodle? It's not a poodle, it's a Pomeranian. It says Pomeranian. There's a big fluffy doggo. He's perfect, exactly. If you go back to when he was messing with the clover, the golem's eyes in a dormant state, and the golem opens the eyes, the ghost is on edge. Yeah, I did notice that. I noticed he was kind of like freaking out about it a little bit. It's kind of weird. I don't really understand him too much, but I'm curious about him, to say the least. Pomeranian mixed with a lion. Fair, very fair. Top comment on the short was, Pokemon fans will compare this, Electabuzz. Is Electabuzz a dog? Really? That's the top comment? Nah, the top comment is mine. At least, maybe Twitter just shows me my bias. No. Yeah. Yeah, people are comparing it to Yamper, which I thought, which not even similar in like any stretch of the imagination. It's just electric dog as a concept. Oh, YouTube shorts? Oh, okay. So I'm guessing the golem mimics the ghost's state? Perhaps. Have you ever heard Electabuzz in the anime? I think I have. Twitter always shows the first comment. Yeah. It is a dog. Oh, is that true? I didn't know. I haven't watched the anime in a while. I like Selena. I think we're gonna get to her. I think no, we're going to. I like this. I like this little buddy. What's his name? Fuck. Snock. I really like Snock. I don't know why. It's just his stupid little face. I like Snock. I think he's funny. I think he's just a snail. It's a good Snock. It's like, I like him. He makes me, Gary? That's not Gary. Hey, always angry. People nowadays think that a concept belongs to whoever uses it to create a creature. Exactly. That's a problem. You can never innovate on anything if everyone can only do like, oh, there can only be one electric rat in existence. Yeah, he will snock me up. Snocky. Pokemon, there is, like, Pokemon, I've said this before, Pokemon fans have basically become like Disney fans. Disney fans are, like, very cultish, very cult-like, and I think Pokemon's starting to become the same way. I've noticed it throughout the years, because the only game I really gave a damn about on Nintendo platforms for the longest time was Pokemon and Monster Hunter. But that was a recent thing with 3DS. Regardless, though. You're gonna call it Gary oh, you mean Gary the Snail. I thought you meant Gary my Plesioth. It's neither. It's a Puffvolt. Exactly. I wore a hat. First Zekter is infringing on my stiff man. Now I'm gonna send him to court, and I will warn you, I'm very Jewish about your court. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, that guy wore a hat once. Now I own the trademark of hat. Let's see. Gary. And then lastly, I think it's Solane. I think the last one's Solane. Now we still got. I don't think we talked about Tropical Law. Ads are gonna start on Twitch here in a minute, so we're gonna wait. I think we got a couple of people on Twitch. Oh, let's see. As a Digimon fan, they've always been cultists and in need of a solid slap upside the head. Well, cult mentality, I feel like, is starting to infect everything. Basically, it's like, pick a side, we're at war, and I feel like this isn't gonna stop until... I don't want to say World War III, but I feel like it's not gonna stop until there is some type of unifying phenomena that happens. Everybody is so divided, and it's really sad. It's just sad. That's how I describe it. Pokemon's only successful Pikachu clone was the fake one because they gave it a sad backstory. Mimikyu. Fair point. I like how they make the Pikachu clone each generation, and like how they always try to make it kind of like that region's Pikachu. I like the idea. I think a Pikachu variant would be cool, which I think they did. I think they killed a Pikachu, didn't they? For like wasn't it like Poketopia or something? Didn't they kill a Pikachu? The ghost Pikachu? Regardless, but Mimikyu is probably one of the best things they came up with. It just wanted to look like Pikachu because it was well loved. And it's adorable. I like Mimi. Well, when I heard Gary, I thought of the clones for Fallout 3. I mean, two of those... yeah, there's a lot of... yeah. It was slightly... I know, people... There's a point where I just like to... where I just don't want to even argue anymore. It's like, I'm not going to change your mind. So why bother? Why waste my brain cells trying to, try and communicate to you why your opinion is too stupid? Like, why should I even try? It's like how, the car dealer video is like one of the best videos I ever made, but the views don't reflect that. It's kind of like how that is. Regardless. If I think you're good on the hat department, given that you put a headset through yours. Yeah, this is my trademark, guys. You can't. Nobody else can put a headset through their hat. This is a trademarked. You'll be infringing on my patent. Damn, actually catch you live for once. Can't sleep because of hot weather. Well, hey, King Lup, welcome. I'm sorry that it's hot as balls for you, though. I don't like hot weather either. I like to be very cold when I sleep, because if I'm not cold when I sleep, I don't sleep. Yeah, we'll talk about the new PAL in a minute as soon as Twitch ads are done. Alola's Pika clone was Togedemaru. Yeah. Who was... I didn't mind Palmote. I didn't mind the Palmote line very much. What was the one for Gen 9? I'm blanking. What was the Pikachu clone for Gen 9? Pokemon. It's Pikachu! Pikachu clones. Who was Gen 9? We had Morpeko. Oh, Palmote was Gen 9. Oh, it was Morpeko. Oh. I liked Palmote. I didn't mind him. Because he was like the first one to actually get an evolution line. The other ones are still single stage bitches. I liked Palmote because he was like he was a cool electric fighting type. I liked him. Nintendo fans are creepy, angry man children. Oh wait, just like Disney adults. Essentially, yes. I just watched the Amazing Digital Circuses finale before the stream. It was very emotional. I still haven't watched the series, but I'm going to eventually. I like the animation style and I like the memes, so I'll probably enjoy it. Yeah, I just dropped the combo and try and have it changed. Yeah, exactly. I love Pokemon. It's always in my heart, but I just feel so disappointed in the franchise, the handling of the franchise. It's corporate. Corporate ruins everything. Captain Fedora, yeah, we should trademark it. I just noticed that, yeah. Yeah, that was Palm. I have a flu, sinus, and, pneumonia in the darn hot weather. I'm sorry to hear that, Shanri. I hope you get better. Hot weather is ass. Ugly Herbal? Nah. I like Palmote. Let's see. Were you able to watch it on the cinemas? No. Or, oh, you're talking about them. Never mind. like that. My friends went to go see Amazing Digital Circus in theaters because it was playing at theirs. Let's see. Well, it's like a lot of communities are make or break a lot of times. The Palworld community has been very nice. On the Discord, I don't really have any problems. Everybody's very nice. There's a lot of people that I do see angry. Palworld and Pokemon people clash a lot, I've noticed. I mean, there's very few, there's people that enjoy both, but there's like people that are like diehard Palworld fans. And I get it, Palworld's great, but it's also, it doesn't have the history that Pokemon does yet. And I don't know where Palworld's gonna be in like, say, 10 years down the line. I don't know if it's gonna evolve super huge, but if it does, that'd be cool. I mean, maybe it'll make me relevant forever, but sadly, that'll be the only thing I'm relevant in. Let's see. I don't remember. I haven't bought a Switch 2, so I haven't given them money in a while. There's some Palworld fellas remind me about diehard Pokemon. Palworld folks is becoming like the Pokemon cult. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for the pats. I've clashed against I've clashed against he who shall not be named. You can name him. I don't give a shit. But yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of people that have issues with Pokemon or Palworld. I like both. I haven't enjoyed Pokemon as a game, though, in a long time. Like, Legends ZA did not look like a game I wanted to play. I don't like that. Pokemon is a turn-based game for me, and that's all I want it to be. I think Pokemon has been disappointing the last few years. I would agree with that mostly. Sword and Shield I enjoyed more than Scarlet and Violet. But I did like Scarlet and Violet's story. It was okay. I heard Pokemon. People who make ROM hacks for Pokemon make better Pokemon games. Let's see. I do hope Palworld lives for another good 20 years. Let's see. We're gonna find out if Palworld lives for another 20 years. They do pretty good, so let's continue looking at the new pals so we can move on. Disappointing is an underestimated. Games have been asset flip quality. Well, the problem is with Pokemon games, Pokemon is not a game anymore. It is a lifestyle, it is a franchise, it's a toy, collectibles, all of it. If Palworld, or no. If Pokemon was still just a game, they wouldn't have the problems that they have right now, which is being rushed out the door constantly. I keep fucking mixing the two up. If Pokemon released, say, Pokemon releases like Call of Duty. It's like a slightly variation every single year. I don't know why. It is the most profitable IP in the world. I'm surprised they don't give more love to the games, because the games is what made people fall in love with Pokemon to begin with, mostly. Everything else, I feel like, is always centered around the games. They rarely release anything outside of the game first. Few exceptions, like Lucario. And Zoroark, but regardless. Sword and Shield is the beginning of Pokemon's downfall? I would agree, because Sword and Shield is the reason I stopped playing competitive Pokemon. Because I found out there was a 30-minute battle timer, and it was bullshit, and I hated it, so I just stopped right there, and I never went back. I think they fixed it in Scarlet and Violet, though. Let's see. I just want the Pokemon Company and Game Freak to have passion again. Game Freak has passion. I think it's the Pokemon Company that doesn't. Because look, Game Freak is making another game, whatever that Souls-like game is. They definitely have passion behind it, but I think Nintendo limits them on what they're able to do. I think that's the big problem. I think Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are like probably the biggest problems. Hey, Rally Point. I miss what Nintendo used to be. I think that's just like everything is getting worse. Nothing is getting better. Everything is becoming too expensive, a subscription-based service, or just worse quality and more price. I think it's because, one, we've lost a lot of good people. We have lost a lot of good people in the industries, and a lot of industries. I bet you a lot of them did die in COVID. On top of that, getting fired, laid off, consolidations, and probably some politics shit. I wouldn't be surprised. That's why a lot of things in indie are becoming really big right now, because indie games are more focused and are a part of the people that basically reject how modern things are. Kind of like how Expedition 33 is ex-Ubisoft devs. And I keep watching Ubisoft's stock price go down. I hope it hits 0. Yeah. The golden age of Nintendo with 0 online presence. Yep. Nintendo under Iwa was better than we have. Yep, exactly. I agree. Because they don't have to try. Their fan base is so rabid they will buy it and defend it no matter the jank. Also true. Alright, let's look at Solanae. This is probably one of my new favorite pals, by the way. I like Solanae very much. It has multiple different aesthetics going on here. 1, ballerina. 2, it has like maid vibes, like French maid vibes that I could see. And then I know why I like it, because it looks its body shape and head, it looks and reminds me of Curlia, which is why I probably also like Bellinor, because I'm a Gardevoir whore. I really like Gardevoir. It's probably my favorite like sex mon, I guess, if we want to call it that. But I like Solanae because of that. It's goth Curlia. I like that. I just like the aesthetic to it. I don't know, Rumpopolo. Honestly, hey Cunningham. Honestly though, Rumpopolo could be in there. You could put a little Rumpopolo in there. She looks like a goth Gardevoir. It's Curlia. It makes me think of a black swan. Yeah, it's very very ballerina-esque. And I like that about it. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of those as maids at my house too. I'm gonna have like I'm gonna have a Japanese style build in the game, and I'm just gonna have those pals everywhere. Black Swan is a good connection. I think the last one is Tropiclaw. I don't remember. Did we cover him last week? June 13th. When was the 13th? Oh no, that was Saturday. But yeah, Tropiclaw. He's a goofy little bird. He's a good boy. But I think that is everything that's new. They didn't release a new pal today. I think there's there's a good amount of pals still that haven't been revealed in the files. That I do know. But it makes me wonder, like, how many, if there's going to be, like, extra ones that they haven't added. Because there's a lot in the files. If you, want to look on the wiki. I'm surprised they kept it in there. But it makes you wonder, like, they had all this planned from the beginning. I want to know what they have in store for, after 1.0. That's what I'm mostly worried about. Like, are we done after this? Is Palworld, is this the game? Are they going to do another game that is, mainline? What kind of path is Palworld going to take is probably a question on a lot of people's minds. Is this game gonna keep expanding? They said no paid DLCs are gonna happen, so that's out of the question. Unless they change their mind on that in the future. I mean, I wouldn't mind a paid DLC expansion if it was massive, but it makes you wonder if they're going to just, like, say, make a sequel game or something along those lines, like Palworld 2. I don't know. No, couldn't tell you. Yeah, I know. We covered it. There's so many Dark Pals. There is, I think the most Dark Pal, I think a fourth of the game is Dark Pals. I'm also curious about the implication of the larger world. Apparently there's a relatively normal world outside the Pal Islands. I think the biggest drawback is going to be how much can the Palworld engine take before it breaks, kind of thing. I think that's like the big I think that's like the big question, because they said underwater is never happening because it would break the game. Okay, so how much can this game handle beyond 1.0? Because you still gotta think, the Palworld team was a whole bunch of indie devs that didn't think this game was gonna be as big as it was. It's a miracle that Palworld's as big as it is. But, it just makes you wonder, like, what they have in store for later on. Because Palworld was kind of like this out-of-the-box success. I mean, I think Palworld had everything going for it, pretty much. At least at the time. Let's see. Virgomon. Welcome to stream, Virgomon. Terraria and Ultra Kill collabs go hard. I think that I agree with that. The Terraria and Ultra Kill collabs are very cool. I think the Tides of Terraria one was better because it was more content and not just a skin, but still, it's pretty cool. I want Palworld to go a darker route to separate them more from Pokemon Company. I would agree with that. I think Palworld has a very unique position to take the idea of a creature collector and make it a lot darker, especially since Pokemon won't go there. Because a lot of people see Palworld as the adult version of Pokemon, since we have firearms and slavery, essentially. And I get it. Why do you think I do pretty much adult satire? Because it's what people want. And plus, I like it too. I want it too. I always wanted a darker version of Pokemon. I'll pet the spider. Maybe. Let's see. I'm still trying to get all the Tyrantruses, and we're still getting quite shit out of luck on a lot of them. Might have to start giving them Philanthropist. Let's see. Palworld would have gotten further if Nintendo didn't get butthurt. I don't... the biggest problem, I think, what happened with... If you want my honest theory about it, I think the biggest problem that Palworld faced was the Pokemon fans, not so much Nintendo. I think Nintendo would have left Palworld alone. There would be a good chance that they left Palworld alone. Because I know when Palworld first came out, Nintendo was mass spammed, get rid of Palworld, by their fans, because Pokemon fans are unhinged crybabies. So, with that being said, I think Nintendo kind of was... It put Palworld more on their peripheral vision to, we have to do something about this. That's my theory. You can take it or leave it. But I think that was the main issue. I remember that when there is public outcry of something, it normally can get more attention to, public outcry gives more attention. A company will have, damn it, I'm trying to put in the words correctly. If something blows up on the internet and corporate finds out, or something happens, then there's a lot more problems. Temtem, for example, honestly, Temtem is a lot closer to Pokemon in terms of how everything operated, but because Temtem wasn't like the biggest success in the world like Palworld was, I think they mostly left Temtem alone. There was a lot of elements that made Temtem different, but the core gameplay of like regular Pokemon was in Temtem, which was almost undeniable. Like how closely it's more closer to Pokemon than Palworld is. Palworld's a survival game, but I like Temtem. I thought the card idea was cool. Can't sue me for throwing cards, I guess. I don't know. If people had just shut up, these lawsuits probably wouldn't have happened. There's a good chance they would have been not happened at all, because Nintendo had to go deep to even argue for a lawsuit, and it was for patent infringement. Which, I don't know much about Japanese law, but it just sounds really sketchy and really stupid. Okay, so we got that taken care of. We need to go get more chromium or hexalite. I gotta see. I think we might still, we're gonna get chromium regardless. But I think that's the problem. Same with Nexomon 1 and 2. Very similar gameplay and structure, but stood out enough, but wasn't popular enough to threaten them. Nexomon is an RPG game. Yes. Nexomon is, another game I wanted to play. I think I bought the second one. Because it was on, like, sale. I wanted to play this at some point because I'm interested in it. But I was looking at Nexomon 3. Let's see. Okay, no porn today. Maybe not. Let's see. Nexomon 3. I think Nexomon 3 looks very interesting because they're going for 3D environment. I don't know anything about Nexomon. I want to play the first and second game, but how this looks, I would be 100% for playing this. This looks amazing. I can't wait until I hear something about it, but I have to play the first 2 games. That's a stream. That's a stream a game. Let's see. What's the gameplay? I don't think it's really gameplay. I think it's just like some silhouette shot. Oh, just a silhouette shot of assets. Regardless, it looks cool. I think Palworld definitely did burst the bubble when it came to creature collectors. A lot more people are now like, okay, we can do creature collectors now, kind of thing. Palworld really did pop that bubble for that. Let's see. Reminds me of the people who intentionally mistranslate a post for a foreigner group, a group of, there's a lot of mistranslations that have happened from both sides. I know a lot of game journalists have been mistranslating posts from, I think Korea and China. I think, what's it called? Black Myth Wukong had that problem. There's a lot of people that don't fact check their stuff enough, even though that's supposed to be their fucking job. Like your fan base is screaming they ripping off designs, but they couldn't go after designs because the designs were original. Yes, they were, so they had to go deeper. I will never. Oh, hey, old school. I will never understand when people say Palworld is just Pokemon with guns, but nobody didn't say the same thing about Digimon. The reason is, I think, well, it's like we go back to correlation kind of thing. This looks like that, but with this. It's Pokemon GTA was a meme for a while, and someone finally gave Pokemon a gun. Like, Pokemon with guns was always a concept in, like, parody. So people obviously were looking for a creature collector with a darker twist on it. You've been keeping a tab on Nexomon 3? That's good. Let's see. No gameplay, but last thing I heard, they're working on Nexomonster? Well, that's good. Temtem is going the direction of Palworld. Yeah, I did see that, and it's funny because Bucky saw it, and people immediately started comparing the new Temtem game to Palworld. And people are just very anti-innovation in a lot of ways. It's like, oh, you can't have a creature collector that's a survival game now. Now you have to do something completely different or you're a copy. It's tiring. I'm tired of it. Looks like I'm running out of fucking Garand bullets again. I want to play, again, we gotta play Temtem on stream. We gotta play, what's it called? What's the other game? We gotta play Nexomon on stream. I want to play Temtem on stream. I have not played Temtem since beta, or since it was in early access. I never finished the game. I'd started over, but I would love to play Temtem again. I would love to experience that on live stream. I think that'd be really good. because I enjoyed Temtem. I enjoyed the concept of it because it was basically Pokemon, just a little more challenging. Because it was a hard game, at first at least. I remember it took me a while to beat the first dojo. Amino? Amino is in a weird spot where I think it's too Chinese for me. I say it's too Chinese. Amino is very Chinese. And when actually, is it Chinese? It's made by NetEase, isn't it? Make sure it's not Korea. Amino. What am I getting? Oh, Devast. Have you tried Cassette Beasts? Another game I have to play, Devast. Thanks for the $2. What's it called? Gamer bought the game for me. I have to play Cassette Beasts as well. There's so many creature collectors I want to play on stream, I just haven't had the time. Like, I wanted to play Voidling Bound this week again. I didn't have time because I was animating the damn fucking... animating Palworld. I was working till like 11 o'clock at night just to make sure that it has a chance to be done for like roughly around 1.0 because the Palworld unofficial anime took way too long, and by the time Tides of Terraria came out, or by the time the animation came out after Tides of Terraria, it barely got any views. So I'm trying to bust my ass to make sure it's done this time around. Thanks for the $2, though. I know. I'm gonna play Cassette Beasts. I'm gonna play it. I gotta do more creature collector games, but I don't have the time. It's difficult. That's the biggest problem I have. But I will play Cassette Beasts. Cassette Beasts, I think, is up to 16 multiplayer. Thanks for the other $2, Devast. The thing is, if I don't know a game enough, I don't feel confident in playing it with other people to start with. I have to get into the game and learn myself before I start wanting to figure out other things with other people. That's how I've always operated. Like, I wanted to play Palworld with my friends when it first came out, but by the time I was able to play Palworld, because I was in a really bad spot in my life when Palworld came out. They already pretty much were like halfway through the game, so I played Palworld on my own. And that's when I started doing that. But yeah, it was I don't have Jetta with me. I'm not flying on Bitch Pigeon. Bitch Pigeon's too slow. But that's why. It is Chinese. Okay, that's what I thought. Amino, I like some of the characters. I like the concept of being able to turn into them. If Amino comes out on Steam... Actually, is it gonna be on Steam? How do you fucking spell it? Amino? That's a hentai game. Okay, yeah. This just screams to me mobile game, and I know it's going to already be a mobile game primarily with microtransactions. I like some of the designs of the characters. I think some of them are kind of cool. I like the idea. I won't be against playing a Mimo, but I'm very much against microtransactions. There is very few games I feel confident in saying they have done microtransactions well. I can name them on one hand, and it's Warframe. Maybe I'm biased because I'm playing a lot of Warframe. Regardless. But I like the idea of Amino. I will try it. It's all I can say. Is it on my wish list? It's a wish list. But there's a lot of good creature collectors that haven't come out. Cassette Beasts is crossplay too? That's cool. I heard about the new Cassette Beast game that they're going to do. Jetta is in the Shrine of the Two Towers. Yeah, Jetta is somewhere with the within the towers. Yeah, I'm gonna play it solo, gamer, but if there's like content where I could do it together with people, then yeah, I don't mind doing it that way. The fuck you doing up there? Like, I like the idea of multiplayer elements in games like that, but we'll get there. Amino is on every platform except Switch. Funny. Amino looks like it would give my PC a rough time. Still, I want to try it when it comes out. Hey, Soth. I can't even say your name. I might be dumb. Sototh. Welcome to stream, Sototh. Yeah, I don't like microtransaction battle pass bullshit. I'm over it. What's a hentai game? A hentai game is porn. Okay, is porn, gamer. You basically play the game to fuck things. That's a hentai game. You might do a second playthrough multiplayer, but I'm 85% sure you'll beat in the first time solo. I'll have to take a look at it, and I'll have to learn more about it. Got a story trailer? Did it? I know it's still in closed beta. Cassette Beast also had a various challenge modes. I do like that. Only 3 games came out in November. Only 3 games coming out in November is wild? Really? So far, at least. Let's see. Yeah, hey, Soth. Welcome to stream. Hey, Tia. Welcome back. I would have to play. So here's like how the thing, how, at least how, what's it called? I notice when I do other live streams, like the first couple streams are like really good, and then we have like a major fall off, with viewers. Maybe that's just the curse of YouTube. Because, I know I take fucking forever to finish a game. Like, what was it? It took me, 6 months to beat, Cyber Sleuth. Something like that. Roughly. It was rough, to say the least. Those monkeys ain't doing the fucking thing again. Damn monkeys. Go back to punching the shiny rock. Oh, you wanted to look at it. Oh, you wanted to see it, gamer. Hold on. A memo. It's just called a memo. Paw Print Studios. What else have they made? This is their first game. Ooh. Skeptical, but willing to try. Still. You bought a new game for your PS4? That's cool. Hey, Jason. Yeah, I heard GTA 6 dropped their box art. Hey, how about let's see. GTA 6, a Barbie game, and a Godzilla game. Nobody. That's actually really funny. GTA 6, Barbie, and Godzilla. There's gonna be so many good fucking memes. Like when Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal came out, or was it Eternal? Doom Eternal came out on the same day, or like same month, and you had fucking Isabelle killing things with the Doom guy. There's gonna be so many good memes. It's gonna be Godzilla, Barbie, and then GTA. This is gonna be a good time for memes. I didn't do that because what's it called? When I have to get screenshots of things in game in order to do the animations, because I still haven't exported Palworld into Blender because that sounds like a fool's errand. But nothing is gonna release around GTA because everyone knows GTA 6 will dominate everything. So, hopefully GTA 6 doesn't get delayed again, because if it does, there might actually be riots. With this day and age, I wouldn't be surprised. See, Digimon games are typically grind-heavy, so it's understandable. I don't mind grind-heavy games. It was a long story and a lot of reading, and we got sidetracked a lot. Isabella's canonly married to the Doom guy. Great. Well, yeah, I think GTA 6 has, like, what? Last we heard was $2 billion in production? Which is insane, and it's probably more now. They're gonna make that back and then some. It's gonna be a big game. Too bad I don't have a console. 40-second YouTube box art clip. Nice. I heard about Grand Blue Fantasy. I have heard of that game, but I don't know too much about it. You'll laugh your head off if GTA 6 flops. We might actually see like suicide rates go up. I'd be very surprised. It's gonna be rough, man. If GTA 6 is actually garbage, I feel bad for like everybody. But I hope it's a success. At this point, GTA 6 doesn't exist, and the devs are keeping themselves alive while their fans anticipate. Yeah, they're just trying to grab as much money as they can before they dip. Pokemon Winds and Waves is gonna be $100, and they'll buy it too. They'll buy it. There was those crazies who bought shark cards to get fake money in Italy online. Fantastic. I've been wearing glasses, I think, for like a week or two now. Man, I can see so much better. Well, that's good, Flame. Let's see. Yeah, if it has mobile tie-ins, there's very few games that have mobile tie-ins that aren't bad. Balloons Tower Defense 6 is like the only one that is like good. I need fucking Corellium. We'll start on this side of the island. I've never played GTA. I haven't played GTA either. I didn't play GTA 5. I never really grew up with GTA. However, what got me interested in GTA was the Yogscast. I watched the Yogscast play GTA all the time, and the racing looked really fun to me, which is why I'm like, okay, I'll give GTA 6 a chance, kind of thing. Because I used to be very fantasy-oriented with my game decisions, and I was kind of like anti-guns. I don't know why. But I didn't really want to play any games that really had guns or firearms. I guess I think it was mostly because I just preferred swords. I don't know, but I was a very troubled child. Let's put it that way. But these days, oh, I love guns. They're like one of my favorite things in games. Guns and swords. I mean, you can't go wrong. But I used to have a who's the cast? Yogscast. God, how fucking old am I? God, I can't be this old. God. The Yogscast. They were the biggest Minecraft YouTubing empire in the early, like, what? When Minecraft came out? 2009? Ish? If I just look at their videos real quick and I just go to oldest, it was, oh, they were World of Warcraft 17 years ago. And then they went and did what's it called? They started Minecraft probably soon after. At some point. It was just mostly World of Warcraft. Holy shit. Anyway, regardless, the Yogscast was a group of people. There's a whole bunch of different Yogscast members, like Duncan. I don't even know who's around anymore. I think Sips is, and then Hat Films. They were just like a collection of British people that did a lot of things with Minecraft and GTA were some of their biggest things, along with World of Warcraft beforehand. They were some of the biggest back then, not so much now, and well, 7 million subs is still nothing to scoff at, but it's definitely not, they're definitely not as, they have a cult following, I would like to say. I used to love waiting for, Let's Play videos. They're the reason I enjoyed Let's Play content for so long. I liked the Yogscast. They were part of my childhood, and I liked that. Hey, Austin. And Lieutenant Jurgen, welcome to stream. You are a liberal? No, I wasn't a liberal, per se. I just wasn't, I wouldn't say anti-gun. I would say more of, I would say I had a fear of guns, I wanted to say. I don't know why, though. I don't remember the exact reason. But there was a reason I was really, like, antsy around guns. I'm not anymore. But I just can't remember why. Like, I'm trying to think back, like, why I wasn't really... Maybe it was just a preference with swords and bows and arrows. But I was never a liberal. That I was never... I mean, maybe I got a couple liberal views, but yet again, political on both sides is one way ticket to hell. Hey Shay, welcome to stream as well. I saw you there. Have you gotten all the pals in the Paldea and the Paldex yet? I'm missing Heartless, which I'm working on right now, Shay. Remember the Fallout 4 Pipe Boy phone app? No, I don't know anything about that. Let's see. I think I've lost a lot of chat at this point. I was stuck in the school mission for the longest time. Okay, yeah, I've lost chat. I don't know. I murder people in game, just as I feel like it. Like, I try to play as my character, and a lot of times, that's what, I think it was because Zekter is a swordsman. Maybe that's why I was so interested. And I've played a lot of Minecraft. It was a lot of Minecraft for me. And I guess Loco is more along the lines with firearms. So Loco is just the next character I decided to explore, because I explored Zekter's character for the longest time. I prefer a great sword because it's cool. Mandy just likes big sword because it's a big whack stick. But I agree, I enjoy the great sword too. See, I play my uncle's copy of GTA 4 and only to launch myself of one playground with I can't read fast. If okay. Grand Blue Fantasy is Monster Hunter like? Interesting. Let's Play content was the shit back in the day. Hardcore, PewDiePie and Markiplier and many others. Yes, that's why I was a Let's Play channel for so long. But the problem is, I think I was born too late for the YouTube game. Because I started my YouTube channel in 2012. This one you're currently on right now. I guess we can bring it up again. We got a lot of new faces here. Guys, I've been here for 12 years. This Palworld is the biggest success I've ever had. I've had a couple of smaller successes, but nothing like this. I've been here since 2012, where YouTube used to be my therapy and coping mechanism because of how I grew up. But like 2 years of working real hard is where I am now. And I like that. I'm over 1 million views now total. We're at 5.5 thousand subscribers, 5,500. And hey, it's been one hell of a journey. But yeah, I used to do Minecraft because I was inspired by Sky Does Minecraft, Paul Soares Jr., and the Yogscast. I did Let's Plays for the longest ass time. And my channel was originally just Minecraft. That's all it was. I did modded, unmodded, challenge maps, the whole shebang. And then eventually I got into Pokemon. I was able to get Pokemon because I was able to get a capture card. I was able to get a capture card on my 3DS, which was really hard to get back in like the Sword and Shield days. These days it's probably much easier because the Switch just hooks up to ports. But the 3DS was a pain in the ass to record. And the only way to do it was to get a capture card or put a camera over the fucking screen. So I did a lot of Pokemon. I did Fossil Fighters. Fossil Fighters Frontier was my most successful Let's Play I've ever done. Fossil Fighters Frontier is a banger game, and I wish they would make another one. I would go into debt to buy a Nintendo Switch 2 if they put Fossil Fighters on it. I would say, fuck it, my fuck it, we ball, because Fossil Fighters was just that great of a game series. All three of them, absolute bangers. Maybe the third one was probably the worst in the series, but they were all great. The first two were definitely better, though. Stay safe, Mistia. Looks like the Taco Bell lady's gonna have competition. Yeah, there's a lot of cute new pals coming up. Never played stuff like Perfect Dark or GoldenEye, or is that too old for you? Nope, that might be too old for me, Lieutenant. I maybe have heard about them, but I'm 28. I'm 28, so most of my gaming from my childhood up until I got my first PC in like 2014, I want to say was mostly Nintendo games, and it was probably mostly Pokemon and very few games outside that, because when you're autistic, you stick to one thing and you don't really change. I've gotten way out of my comfort zone a lot more, and YouTube did help me speak better, if you can't tell now. I used to not speak nearly at all. So, if you do YouTube long enough, it does really good for you. It can help you talk. I recommend that if anybody has problems with being verbal. You don't have to be good. You just have to do it. Paul is like some of the official Minecraft books. I did hear about that. I have that on your modded 3DS. Nice. Let's see. Germany Doodle still streams. Ray does too. I don't know them. I'm very liberal on how much salt I want on my food. I like salty food. I like pretzels. Pretzels are great. You play your characters too? Yeah, well, that's kind of like how I go about it. Loco is kind of like very mentally unstable and will basically kill anyone just because. Zekter, on the other hand, would only kill when necessary. He was more of a, I would say Zekter is more of an anti-hero character that I wrote. You'll know more about him one day. But that is pretty much, Captain Zekter is basically the character I created as the ideal version of myself, because I always had problems growing up. Like, I can turn you guys into my fucking therapist, but I won't. But I basically, every trait I wanted, I put on that character, essentially. And over time, I've tried to attain that. And so that's how that is. But I can't wait to share those types of stories with you guys one day, because I'm very interested in storytelling. It's a passion of mine. Your games were mostly Lego games? Let's see, my stepbrother let me play Super Monkey Ball on the Xbox with him. He would always beat me in the races and stuff because I wasn't really good at it, but that was like my only experience with like the original Xbox. But also, what's the other game I played on there? I think that was the only game I was actually good at on Xbox, but I did watch him play a lot of Xbox sometimes. I was just, I wasn't really around very many kids that had games. We were all poor. And every Monster Hunter, I do a new weapon. That's cool. The algorithm chooses all. Yeah, the algorithm just decided to leave me for dead. I want a game that tinker mechanics, making your wood tools, weapons, and armor would be fun. It was such a... Oh, yeah, like Tinker's Construct? Tinker's Construct was a love-hate mod for me because it centralized progression to that specifically, and there was so many other cool things in mods that you weren't able to do because Tinker's Construct was so much better than everything else. But I like the idea of Tinker's Construct, essentially. Yeah, the Taco Bell lady. Nora. That's Nora. What's it called? That's the hot dog bitch. And that's this bitch. We're gonna advertise the sticker again. We're doing it. It's on coffee. Say. Very cute lass. Also freaky as shit. Nora's another character I wrote. Nora came out of Palworld, essentially. The idea from her did, at least. But I evolved her into her own character in my story I'm writing. That's kind of like circling back to the beginning of stream where we say things can inspire you. Well, Palworld inspired me to basically refine Loco's character, because Loco's character was not as fleshed out as it could have been when I was writing her, but Palworld helped me develop her character, and now I know more about her on how I want her to act when I actually make those types of animations. Are those fish? You can fish out here? Interesting. Regardless, I'm 27, but I had the SNES. I didn't have a GameCube. Yeah, I am but a boy. I don't want to play Power right now. It would be wasteful since Pocket Repair themselves recommends a fresh save. They recommend it because they're going to be adding, I guarantee, a lot of beginner stuff. That's why they recommend it. But for me, I don't really like to start games over, because if I've already done it, I've already done it. I'd rather go experience something different. That being said, I will restart the game once I do. I think I actually want to try 100-day in Palworld video challenge. It might be after, like, the hype for Palworld dies down a little bit. I might actually, like, give some thought into doing that. I gotta make room on my hard drive. Is anybody interested in the old Palworld streams as highlight videos? Because I still have that footage, and I still have not been able to finish it all. Cause I know I stopped around Sakurajima. That was a while ago. Nora, in fact, did escape containment. I wish we can enforce randomized levels by location. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna beat Heartless. We're gonna get him. Yeah, I only had like 4 GameCube games. I never got to play a GameCube. Tinker's Contract as its own game would be interesting concept. Nora uses the bathtub as a portal. Yes, a portal to a fantasy world. A fantasy world of pleasure. Some say that Mammal Rest survived. Others say he saw the light and went to Valhalla. Let's see. I'm gonna do a new save to see what is new, but mostly do new content with the current one. Yeah, there's a lot of systems in Palworld that could be better. I think they still feel like a game that's held together with duct tape a lot of the times. Like, a lot of things they could have done and fleshed out better. But they're also an indie studio, so I don't really fault them for it. But I hope 1.0 really, like, ties a lot of things together when it comes to Palworld. Yeah, Nora. I kept my Grounded save from release beta to final update. Hey, cool. Grounded's another game I wanted to play, but I haven't had time. Yes? You like highlights? Alright, I'll make more of the highlights. I wish I had time to do them before 1.0, but that animation is kicking my fucking ass, man. I think I got a minute of animation done after 30 hours of work. Animation is not a very forgiving craft. Let me tell you. That'd be dope. Alright, I'll make more of the highlights from Sakurajima. So if you ever see any off videos on my channel, I know they're not Palworld related, but, the Killing Floor videos were also stream highlights. What else was stream highlights? The, Monster Hunter Stories were stream highlights. That's another one I gotta finish. Lethal Company was a highlight. First time doing, Hightail was a highlight. And then, I haven't done one in 6 months. Jesus, time flies. And then, we also did Repo. But I got a playlist for it. Let me put it in chat. I have just a playlist of live stream highlights. Let's see, we'll, do date, publish, oldest. Let's see. Let me shove it in the chat for you guys. That's the playlist to all highlight videos that I've done. I've done some for Monster Hunter Wilds. I've done, I think, maybe 7 for Palworld. We did 2 for Repo, and, what's it called? Lethal Company. And then, yeah. I didn't add, what's it called to that list. I didn't add the recent video to that list. Un Fomento. How many was it again? What? How many was what? Hey, Delta. How many was what, Mandy? Oh, you meant the 7 streams, woman. 7 streams. Let's see. I want... Where's just the live stream highlights one? Live stream highlights. There it goes. Any huge plans for this game? Other than, like I said, 1.0 is going to be, it's dark. 1.0 is going to be crazy busy, so I'm going to be focused more so on content than anything else. Welcome, Delta, and Mr. Krabs! Mr. Krabs, welcome! I suggest you bring 4 jewelry with you to maximize the salvage. I only got the 1. I haven't had time to breed more, because, quite frankly, I didn't care. So I brought 1. But thanks for the tip. Yeah, I know, I'm going back to Blender. I have more hours in Blender than Palworld. Somebody help me. Oh, my. Welcome, Mr. Krabs. Welcome to stream, though. Yeah, like, what the... See, that Mammo became a raisin. You were born in 98? Yeah, I was also born in 98. Okay. Man, the thing is, I'm really good... Nobody else does animation work like I do, especially for Palworld. And it's, I know there's a couple modders like T-Box, but he's not out there making full, like, animated skits. He's making mods. But Palworld doesn't have a very strong modding community. I might be wrong about that, T-Box. I don't know if you're still here. But I know there hasn't been a lot of huge mods. There's a couple. But regardless, there's not a lot of people who are crazy enough to dedicate 2 months to a fucking animated guide. I guess I'm a crazy motherfucker. Did Nora bathe in Mamoreth sauce just to make an Astagon egg? Is that what the Mamorest and Nora or Bellinor make? If I knew that, you know, I'm surprised I didn't do that. I guess I should have. Well, damn. That would have been funny. Let's see, attack whistle. 81 of those, damn. 90, you are not 96. Oh, you mean 1996. I was about to say, you ain't 96 years old. No way Grandpa's watching me. I think the oldest person I've ever had watch my videos is probably is Ozza. Let's not get into that territory. Chillet's hungry? Where's Chillet? Where's Chillet stuck? Chillet! How did you get stuck? They need to fix their damn AI. That's what they gotta do. Get out there. Go eat. Haven't you seen the action? Yeah, I did see the action figures. If I was a kid still, I would have probably ate that shit up, but I'm not really into plastic trinkets that are that basic. It's basic toys. Gosh. I've been keeping all the schematics in case they, what's it called? In case they give us extra tiers or something. Doubt it. Tired of it. I threw him over there. He's fine. Why are we talking about Beyblades now? I love Beyblades. We've been over this before. I fucking love Beyblade. Shane Poe feels like a Pokemon ripping off Palworld. Shane Poe feels like Pokemon. What's Shane Poe? Oh, my back. Oh, shit. God. Ugh. I think my back's killing me again. You can tell Velvet came to help, because everything goes much faster. Shane Poe is a Unova Pokemon fighting type. Shane Poe? Shane Pow. Oh, that thing. I did not catch it in Scarlet and Violet. Those four, what were they based off of again? They were based off of some kind of Japanese folklore. I can't remember what. But yeah, I heard this thing was a nightmare in VGC. That's all I heard about it. What's Huh? Catch Pokemon. Catch Pokemon by searching their names. Get started. No, thank you, Google. That sounds like a awful time. Figures with guns? I don't know where they're selling them. Someone would have to post it. Ice Ferret is a legendary, also the embodiment of hatred. Fantastic. Paldea, yeah, the Chinese mythology, that's what it was. The four beasts of north, south, east, and west. Yeah, that's what I heard when they were doing that kind of thing. Its ability reduces the defense of everyone on the field, and it's a physical attacker. Well, of course it is. That sounds naughty. Hey, Anonymous. What's going on? Probably one of the Japanese folklore stories that involves rape, incests, or both. Yep. This thing was angry, so therefore it came to life. This thing was traumatized, therefore it came to life. Japanese folklore in a nutshell. I've been watching an anime with my wife called Natsume's Book of Friends. It's an older anime that I think started in the early 2000s. It had like 7 seasons. I never heard about it until she found it. It's really good. It makes me really miss older style Japanese animation. But regardless, it is a anime about yokai. It's really cool. And I recommend it if you're interested in a long anime. I like it a lot. Hey Maximus, welcome to stream. And Kaizen, welcome back as well. The guy couldn't get hitches, so he decided to haunt women's bathrooms. Yep, is that the toilet bound god or something? Oh, hey, Sin. Hello, I'm here for a bit, then off to work where I tune back in. Hey, that's fine, man. I'm glad you were able to be here. Why is the embodiment of hatred so cute? I don't know. Its ability... Oh, no, I read that part. Palworld just keeps dropping videos. Yeah, today there was no new pal today, but they gave us Sekhmet. Oh, hey, Shard. Howdy, I bring thanks and pizza logs. I had pizza for dinner. It was good. I had I think my mom made this pizza. My mom made a good pizza. Thanks, Mom. Well, welcome, welcome. If you could take a pal into the real world, which one would it be? Tarantulas, for reasons. You just saw the Sekhmet video, Delta? It was just Sekhmet being adorable. It's, what's it called? Sekhmet Saturday again? I like how I want to know, Bucky. Bucky has been, I want to know how interested Bucky actually is into Sekhmet since he's done so much tweeting for Sekhmet. It makes me wonder if he's into it. I know he'll never admit it because he has to be professional in the space, but it makes me wonder if he likes Sekhmet. Yeah, reasons it's not, yeah, exactly, not anonymous at all. It's very, pure-hearted, and, will help me get to work and cure my loneliness. And carry me places. Totally. Shard is someone in chat. King. I normally try to shorten people's names because it's easier for me to remember them. Because if I can remember people's names easier, I can attain them more to memory. There's another one. Still don't have a lot of them. Keep trying, though. Yeah, this is one thing they need to change, is how to get raid pals ready, because this is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 of them. I need 20. I need 9 more perfect ones. On top of that, I need a fuck ton of babies. It kind of sucks. Bucky saw that one Zone Tan animation that went TikTok viral. Funny enough, Dives. If you know who Dives is, I know the naughtier people will know who he is. Dives did fan art for Sekhmet, and it actually looked really good. It looked really good in his art style. But yeah. It is a lot of spiders. I'm gonna have a Tarantrus army. No, Bucky is more sexually attracted to Krojiro because he's a weirdo. I think, no, I think Krojiro is just his, it's like his, persona. It's his, frog sona. It's gotta be. Krojiro is a self-insert. It has to be. It looks way too close to his avatar on X. Does art imitate life, or does life imitate art? That's what we have to know. Hey, Hey, Redfish, welcome back to stream. How you doing today? I know, Dives is goated. I like seeing Dives' animations. He does a really good job with those. I mean, I really like 2D animation. Too bad I can't draw worth shit because, there's actually a reason I can't really draw worth a damn. It's because, being autistic means that I wasn't really taught how to hold a pencil correctly. So I don't write very good. My handwriting is very sloppy. And no matter how much I attempt, I'm just not very good at, penmanship in the slightest. You don't know who Dives is? Really, Okama? You're gonna have to look him up. I mean, he has a Safe for Work page on YouTube, which is where I saw the one artwork. But, he's made some really, he's got like, it's like sexy satire sometimes, and sometimes he just uses his characters. And it's great, and it's funny. I think it's cool. Alright, Why Cares is maxed out now. You know what? What? No, we can't do that. Yes, we can. Hey, Kudo, how you doing? The Jorkin hand. He jorked too long and too hard. His hands became little more than gnarled claws. The Jork hand. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, someone draw Krojiro, Bucky, and Sekhmet. Yeah. Hey, Kwong, welcome. Do you like new pal who... Do I like the new pals that are revealed? The only one that I'm, all the pals that have been revealed so far, I like. The Sunfish is okay. Maybe I have to see him in game. But he's just a fish. But I like him. I like him. Let's see. Yeah, I got bad handwriting. My handwriting is awful. Okay, we got enough Tarantruses. Oh, I have so many of these fuckers. What does Xenolord get when I butcher him? Ah. Good. Goat trophies. Bahamut. Thanks, Bahamut. I keep forgetting that YouTube has GIFs now. I just wasn't fucking prepared for it. Thank you. Thanks, Zero. Felbat is still your favorite. I like the idea because he looks like Tom from Tom and Jerry mixed with a vampire, and I like that. Yeah, you found his YouTube page. You see what he means? Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Goth girlfriend pal incoming. Yeah, Salome is very nice. Somebody has a thing for goth girls there. I swear to God. Somebody is like, yeah, let's put another goth girl in Palworld. Yeah. I guarantee it. Somebody there is really into it. What am I looking for again? Where is fucking Xenolord's bitch ass? There he is. What do I get for butchering him? Meteorite fragments. That's like nothing. YouTube gave me gems, figured I would use them. Well, thank you. Thank you for giving them to me. I will probably use it to make more memes. That's normally what I do. I just make more memes with more money. The more money I get, the bigger the memes. But thank you. Let's see. YouTube does rubies. They're kind of like... Oh, wow, we gotta load these fuckers. We gotta do something with them. YouTube, does the TikTok GIFs. You know, like the TikTok... I don't know how many people use TikTok. But I do. I don't watch the live streams, though. Regardless, TikTok had like gifts that you would give people, like emoji gifts, I guess. Like one of those was like the goat thing there. And it would be used for my brain to fall asleep. It'd be used as like a donation thing. It's like how bits work on Twitch. YouTube has rubies. Where's the maximum points being wasted? Why is this one all maxed out? It only has Serenity. It's probably because I had too many spiders. The black and white dancing pal looks weird to me for some reason. Wasn't really a fan of that one. Salome, I think Salome is one of my favorites. I just like the idea of just a adorable ballerina that's also like a French maid. I like that idea a lot. Why do I still have so many smokies? I condensed pebbles. We're in attacked again. Bitch pigeon! Your favorite pal Bellinor? Thanks for the $2, Quan. Hold on a second. Let me deal with this shit first. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of shit. Alright. There we go. It is really a tough call with Bellinor. I really like Bellinor, but Tyrantris and Wixen are also up there. It's so hard to choose between the three of them. Because I've always begged Pokemon to give me a Pokemon like Tyrantris. They never gave it to me. Palworld did. Tyrantris, I like. And then Wixen was like everything I wanted Delphox to be. And then Bellinor is just Bellinor. I have a lot of history with that bitch, and I really like her. So it's like, really, it's a fight for the top. It's a fight for top 3. And I think Crojiro is also up there, but he's not my favorite, but he's one of them. Hey, Burning Lance. Can't have too many spooters? You right, though. I do not need another leaderboard to conquer. Yeah, a slot expansion would be nice. Maybe like a 6th pal. Let's see. I never seen those gems or so, but Twitch uses it too. Let's see, oh my god, YouTube just started the Ruby thing. It was exclusive to YouTube vertical live streams, but now they've expanded it to horizontal live streams. I don't know why. They could out-compete Twitch, but they don't. YouTube could do a lot better when it comes to streaming, and they're very slow about it. My penmanship sucks, but I was taught cursive. They asked us to write only cursive, then later the teachers were like, don't write in cursive, and I found it impossible to go back to not writing cursive. I had the same problem, Okama. They taught me cursive in 2nd grade, and we were taught how to use it up until 4th grade, and then they stopped teaching us. There's a lot of conspiracy theories around that on why they stopped teaching cursive. I think one of them was because the Declaration of Independence and the American Constitution are in cursive, so they want us to forget how to read it so they can tell us what's in it. That's one conspiracy theory I heard, but I don't know. But how are you supposed to sign your name if you don't know how to do cursive? But maybe that's just a Western thing, because I think like Japanese people don't. I don't know if like symbol-based language has like cursive or like some type of signature culture. If they give us another 5 pals that can carry on us using it sucks. Yeah, a 10. It'd be interesting to see an upper limit for pals. Have our partner skill be stepping on us. Do it, pocket pair. Fantastic. I've had Celine as my partner for a while. Celine's a good one. I wish I had the patience to breed pals for doing Xenolord and Heartless. I mean, what's it called? I was able to do Xenolord through cheesing him. Because the wall strategy still works. You know, I should put that in a tip guide. That strategy still works. If you get a Frostallion, four Gobfins, and hide behind a wall that's glitched, you can kill Xenolord with a compound bow. It was hard, but it was doable. I want a module that allows to summon more than 1 pal. That would be cool. Yeah, Bellinor destroyed my base. I think that's like one of the. That was quite the day. It kind of sucked. She did it on stream too. Hold on. What am I doing? What do I still need to do? One day, if Bucky still sees that video of you going into the glitch to fight Xenolord. Oh, yeah. It still works, Kudo. I got it to work to get the 2nd one. It's not as good as it used to be, but it still works. Bro, I'm from Costa Rica, and it happens to be the same to me, but my handwriting is butt cheeks. Like I said earlier, my handwriting isn't good because I can't hold a pencil correctly because autism. I am a certified retard. And I'm okay with it. I didn't know I had any viewers from Costa Rica. That's cool. Hey, passerby. Japanese do family crests. That's what they do. And a blood thumbprint. Yeah. Durantris is your favorite pal for now? Yeah, there's a lot of good new ones. Japan has 3 writing forms. Gotcha. I can read those, I promise. They may have moved on to regular ink, though, yeah. Can't even read cursive depending on how tight the writing is. It depends. There's some cursive I can read and there's some I can't. I do like the arena for boss fights. The arena is nice. It is a nice addition. Oh, hey, no problem if you want to, mod to summon or even... It's on... Oh, there's a mod to summon multiple pals? That's cool. I showed Mandy how Ultra Heartless works. Was a fun experience and hope it was... I'm losing chat. And it was what she wanted. Oh, it was a fun experience and got what she wanted. I have to make a raid team that's good enough to fight him. Ultra raids are so hard. You need either bodies or you need bulk. They might patch it again. We'll see if it works after the update. Because I thought they patched it before, but I was able to get it to work. Come on, bitch pigeon. Hey, Ro. There's a golden egg. I look in the trees. I'll have to go back and look, or if you're just trolling me because I'm tired enough to be trolled, probably. I also need to somehow get a hold of a male. Both Belinars are, and both for Xeno to breed for future use. Well, what's it called? The PAL surgery table lets you do sci-fi magic and basically transform them. Which helped me finally get the male Belinor Libero, because I remember that being a problem. That's how I started breeding Libero. Thank you, weird sci-fi magic that lets me cut off my pal's genitals. That was a great idea. Is there a golden egg in the trees? I don't see no egg in the trees. There ain't no egg in the trees. These Xenolord do fuck quickly, though, gotta say. Multi-party pal summons. Works on single player and server. That's cool. If they add rainbow passives to the surgery table, that's going to make breeding irrelevant. And I think that would be a gameplay problem. There is a mod that does it already because modders will make different types of experiences. Some things easier. But I don't think putting it in the surgery table is a good idea. Let's see, how many more do we have to max out? Is it just one? Let's see, that's 3 hoot crates. Don't I have 4 of them? Yeah, we have 4. Where's the 4th one? There he is. Okay, yeah, so we only need 116 more. Let's see, where's Pebbles? Oh, what the hell? Spooter? Where do these two come from? I have no idea. Imagine being born a man but figuring out that you are actually a woman. Well, some people think that, and that's not my cup of tea to tell people what to do. But I'm not gonna. Just don't be. I guess just I don't know. I don't care. I don't care enough to argue a point with that. There's like 0 point. The lucky trait needs to be buffed. Are rainbow passes the trait the shiny blue ones? Yeah, they are. Like Remarkable Craftsman. They're the super rare ones. Looking at the thumbnail, the sensor on Nora mouth looks like censored from Lobotomy Corp? I don't know about Lobotomy Corp. That's the wrong button. That was from the PAL showcase for Belinor. That thumbnail. It was that one. That was the first PAL showcase. That's where that screenshot came from. If we could surgically transfer the passives, then it may be keep the breeding relevant, cut the grind down. I agree with that. Sacrificing pals to extract their DNA would be something I would be for. But you can't make when you add things, you can't make other things irrelevant. Because how early do you get the PAL surgery table? Because I think we've talked about this before. PAL surgery table. 36. I mean, it's mid-game, the PAL surgery table. And then when is you get the breeding pen? You get the breeding pen at 19. That is not a significant jump. If the PAL surgery table was, say, in the 50s, maybe even into 60, I think it'd be fine as is, maybe. It should be a late game feature, not a mid game feature, because 50,000 gold is nothing. They either need to up the gold price, which getting infinite gold is super fucking easy. But it's also, it's just like, I don't know. What are you doing in here, Mr. Chicken? Goodbye, dogs. Gold is easy, though. Mama Zekter makes the best thumbnails. You know it. You know it. Mother provides. What's it called? The B-ass one was probably my favorite I made in a minute. That one was real good. Five levels, 5 condensed mouse. Yeah, it's not that hard to set up a gold farm. What's it called? I think Speaker just did a video about it. Oh, that's a lot of bones. Ooh, I crushed all those dogs in the bones. My friend Speaker just did a video about gold farming. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Somebody, was it you, Kudo, that you said you watched the Digital Circus earlier? I didn't have a chance, I haven't seen the series yet, but, I heard it was good. What's it called? Because I know, where's my fucking subscriptions? No, I want this one. Where's Speaker's stupid head? There it is. Yeah, Speaker just made a video on how on the most popular ways to do gold farming. Hell, I'll link you the video. Gold is not hard to do. It's very easy. Mao is accessible very early game. The gold assembly line is also not that hard to deal with. On top of that, what's it? It's just not hard. See, we don't need these smokies. Yeah, maybe I'll keep Diet Lover. I can go to hell, though. I still feel like Speaker, Ozza, Dunk, and Zekter's PAL rating video should be 1 hour instead of 30 minutes each. So what Speaker is gonna do, when he fucking does it, I'm gonna call you out again, bitch! He's going to take all the parts and make it one long video as well. The idea was to upload it in parts because we didn't know how well a 3-hour video would be. But he's going to get the last parts out, and then he's going to put them all together as one big video. That was the idea that we originally decided on. But yeah, he's gonna finish it. I told him that you guys want it. Yeah, I max condensed the Smokey. I did do that. Where is he? Where is Pebbles? Yeah, Pebbles is max condensed. Where's fucking Jetta? I need her bitch ass. If my eyes could see. There he is. Let's see. Who do we not need? So we don't need you right now. Ban that guy, episode 1 spoilers? What are we talking about? Saw the circus in theaters. It's good. Even has a bittersweet ending. Recommend to watch. One of the characters effectively dies. Finally, real consequences. Episode 1 spoilers. I know it's a big thing, and it looks funny as fuck. I just have not had time to watch it. But something I will watch because I do like indie animation. I watched Glitch Studio before they got really big. They did a series called Meta Runner. I think that was like 2000. What's it called? It was early. It was like when I was still in college, I think Meta Runner was going on. It was essentially video games. People would like cut off their limbs to be better at video games and shit. And one of the girls can go inside the video games. It was really cool. Meta Runners was cool. I like that as a concept. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. It's, where's the OG Nora, by the way? OG Nora is here. Where's Nora's ass? There's actual Nora. And then there's officially designed Nora. She's on coffee. We had her officially designed as her own character. Mandy helped me with that one. But, she turned out great. See, I think I have her concept art still. Somewhere on my desktop. It was good. But yeah, you take the Taco Bell lady, and yeah, we turned her into a 4'5" lady. Why is she so beautiful? Because I told Mandy, that's what I told Mandy. She had to be pretty. Mandy has a really good art aesthetic. And Mandy put a lot of care into Nora's design, I could tell. We probably, I want to say we were at it for like 2 weeks trying to get her officially designed. So, in the story I wrote, Nora is Loco's adopted daughter. How she was adopted, I won't tell. But, essentially, I discovered I was writing Loco in a weird way. Let's see. I know the amount of reference pictures was crazy. Thanks, gamer, for giving Misty a gifted sub. The ads will end here in a second. Yeah, Mandy did a fantastic job for Nora. Hey, Travis, welcome to stream. Travis? Yeah, Travis. Hey, Travis, another indie animation to check out is Loki IRL by Rebel Taxi. It's only 1 episode, and I thought it was pretty cool. Loki IRL. I haven't heard of that one. Oh, we're getting raided. Loki IRL. Ooh. I like the aesthetic. Let me deal with this first. We're getting suicide bombed. They're hella dead. I missed one. Well, that happened. And exploding burbs. Alright. Back to what I was saying. Which I don't even fucking remember. Okay, it was Loki IRL pilot. I've never heard of this before, but I like what's going on, so I'll add it to my watch later. I haven't heard about this. I know there's been a lot of indie pilots, but the only one I really know about is Glitch. And there was another There was another indie pilot that just came out. What was it called? Oh, it was really good. Damn it! I think I put it on the Discord. Probably under animation. First of all, Dungeon Soup. If you've never seen a Dungeon Soup video, he's fucking hilarious. Regardless, Gameoverse was one. This one was one. Planet Rokina. This was a really good pilot. It is reminiscent of the old Teen Titans art style from the early 2000s. It was really well done. Yeah, that one. It was great. I love this one. We need more PAL skins for PALs. Agree. Oh yeah, Tales of Alertation. Try to suggest that often to people's beautiful series. Okay. Tales of Atheration. Okay. 11 years ago. Shit. I've never heard of that. Oh, well. Add it to watch later. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Redfish. That was the one I was thinking of. Dungeon Soup is goated. He is fucking hilarious. I love Dungeon Soup. But yeah, Planet Ronica. Planet Ronica? I can't really... Yeah, Planet Ronica was a excellently made pilot. I haven't seen Gameoverse yet. I plan to, though. I haven't seen a lot of the new things by Glitch. I just haven't had time. Let's see. OG Teen Titans was great, so you would definitely like this pilot. It's really good. I'll post the link. Copy link. Definitely watch that. It's like I think it's like 8 minutes, but it's really good. Yeah. Been over to Thailand for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, I've seen a lot of things of this cat. I've seen a lot of art of that cat specifically. Look up Bloody Bunny, the First Blood. The fuck is that? You guys give me a whole bunch. Bloody Bunny? The First Blood. What the shit? 10 years ago. Well, all 15 episodes, official VOD. Oh, they're in like seconds. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I never heard of that one either. There are a lot of good ones, apparently. Looking DMs. All right, what do you got? It's audio.
Planetronica.
Oh, Planetronica. Thanks. I never said I was good at English. Hey, Sin, welcome back. Spice Frontier and Tales of Authority are your favorite outside of anything Glitch is doing. Gaslight District is a new favorite. I haven't seen the pilot for that one. Space King is great. Flash Gits is fantastic. I love Flash Gits. I fell in love with Flash Gits animation way before he started doing Space King. Glory be the Space King! I love it. Gotta love it. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Finally, I get someone to check out that classic underrated indie show. Yeah, I'll take a look at them all. I love animation. Animation is a passion of mine, if you can't tell. I might not be good at it, but hell, I enjoy it. All I know is that one day I'm gonna be able to... I gotta get a team together, you know? I gotta get a team that can see my vision far into the future. I'm really good at directing, story building, world building. I'm just not good at the animating part. That's the only thing I'm bad at. Well, I'm bad at a lot of things, but that's the worst thing I can do in the pipeline. And I can't draw. One day. Is a monkey stuck again? You go and do the things I told you to do. Go back. Indie pilots have done really well on YouTube lately, it seems. I just wish the Palworld unofficial pilot got as much love as they did. But I guess that's what happens when you're a team of one. I gotta find a whole bunch of crazy autistics that are really interested in the idea and interested in my idea, and maybe we can do a passion project together. I need a whole bunch of autistic animators. Where are my specials at? Where are my specials at? Where are my fellow retards? We need to make dank memes. Do I have Smokey again? Yes, I do. More chromium. At this point, I'm on autopilot in my brain. Yeah, Memog is the is very high on I read cocaine. I don't know why I read cocaine. Heat be like that. Yeah. I need dwarves high on autism. My blade has been forged but with dwarves, autistic dwarves on LSD, so you know it's good. Another meteorite. If a PAL doesn't do its task for a while from getting stuck, they should just teleport to a neutral zone. I agree with that. That's a good way to fix that. Not an indie show, but I mentioned my man Rubahar Zoo Entropy. Animated short film or anything from Felix Collargrave. He's awesome, but he doesn't do a series. Hey, animation is still good. I like it. Let's see. If I knew how to animate, I would offer to help since we are the same flavor of autism. Teaching Blender is not that hard. Especially with the type of animation I'm doing. It ain't exactly the most polished shit you're ever gonna see. It's highly rough because that is all I know how to do. But what I need is people, and I can't like have like 25er animators from fucking the Philippines because none of them will speak English good enough for me to direct them. So it's a passion project that I know I can't do alone. PAL Showcase is already a slog for one person. Since I don't have Blender during my college days. Oh, you did Blender during your college days? Well, the best part is you could just send me the Blender file so you don't even have to render it. I can render it on my own system. Because I know some computers have problems with rendering. I speak better English than everyone else who lives here. Yeah, but I'm talking about Fiverr people. Fiverr people don't speak very good English. I've used Fiverr a couple of times, and I have to basically jot out in pictures on what I'm trying to communicate. And it's hard sometimes. Let's see. If I win the lotto, I'll have all the time for my autism to pick up animating. Unfortunately, work be work. I get that, Sin. I get it. What's it called? I'm lucky enough that I can spend 4 days working on my animation. The problem is I have to find enough money to survive. And I do that the other days of the week. And then I also have to help my mom around the house when she needs me. Let's see. Oh, hey, Alexander. What we doing, party people? We are we are chatting, hanging out, and getting everything prepped for 1.0. And I'm trying to get enough hexalite quartz to make the fucking railgun. And so far, we still are probably short. We gotta be close, though. The charge rifle. The charge rifle. And then, Sheila, oh my god. Shiloh. Shiloh? I can't really read your name so well, but welcome back. I have a base in the cave, and you're single player. You have a Hexalite mine. Has the server been updated? Connor should have updated the server. I have no clue. It could be, it could not be. You could ask him. Let's see. Oh, I'm only missing, the Corellium now. Well, there's something new. Do you work for free, though? The thing is, with a passion project, you have to do it for the love of the craft, and then if it makes money, that's when you pay everybody. That's the problem with that type of shit. 40-hour week, night shift is a pain. 40 hours night shift does sound awful, Sin, and I'm sorry you have to go through the night shift. I remember when my friend Connor was on night shift at Sheets. He would fall asleep constantly. It's hard to basically work those hours. I work probably 30 to 40 on the day, on a condensed days. And then I work on YouTube shit the other days. It's not easy. It's not easy, doing this. Well, one day I hope it's easier. But for now it ain't. Yeah, I can part-time unpaid internship and help Zekter since I believe in the project and vision. I'm pretty crazy. I'm pretty but, what's it called? If we ever got lots of money from it, of course I'd pay people afterwards. The problem is, you never know if something's going to succeed massively, and any money that I've made off of YouTube has gone directly back into YouTube. I haven't had any surplus, let's put it that way. I think we're still in the we might be positive, actually. We might be YouTube positive. I might actually have broken, what's it called? I think I made like $2,000 last year from just YouTube ads and donations alone, which not a lot, but for the first year of being monetized, that's not bad. And you get checks in about $100s and $100. If you don't meet the $100 threshold, you don't get paid. And most of that money came from like 2 YouTube videos, which was the fucking Tides of Terraria video, and then also what's the other one? The Sweet Home update video. Those are the ones that always print like a good chunk of cash. It's pronounced Coralum. Actually, it's Coral Blue Number. No artistic talent here, just a ton of ideas I put into AI programs. Hey, some people that I'm not. It's if you want to do that, go for it. I get it. I understand it. I have a vision and I need to make it real with my hands. That's just how I feel about it. I think games should do one of 2 things, but never both. Yeah, fair. Welcome back to the spider fucking stream. Yep, pretty much. I still don't have the legendary semi-auto either. Hey Gohan, welcome to stream. How you doing? Let's see, I wake up early just to visit stream, but in reality, I wake up in the afternoon since I am a night. You're a night person. I used to be more of a night person. I stay up to maybe 1 o'clock in the morning now, but I used to stay up to like 2, sometimes 3, and then get up at like noon. I don't do that anymore because I try to be a functional human. Trying, in quotes. Zekter here's looking for moderately skilled unpaid labor. Yeah, slavery. But I'm a night owl, so it's your perfect shift. Well, some people can work a night shift. All I know is I remember trying to do Uber at 3 in the morning because I thought, oh, drunk people would give me higher tips because they'd forget. That wasn't the case. So that didn't happen. You can send me pictures of it, Gohan, if you wanted to, but I won't have time to, like, say, visit it. I have a very tight schedule. I barely have time to do anything outside of what I normally do. But you can send me pictures on Discord. Let's see. I once got a legendary cloth blueprint from a level 11 Chillet. Nice. Well, thanks, Shard. I've tried AI in the past when it comes to art, but I just never enjoyed the result of it. It always just didn't feel right to me inside. I mean, I know there are many people have opinions about the AI art thing. At this point, it's like, I don't care if people use it or not, because I can't control what other people do, kind of mentality. I'm gonna do my own thing, and I'm gonna just be a human and just kind of fumble my way through life. And if I can't do something, then I find someone who can do it, and I have them help me. Like, I used to not have an artist, but now I got Mandy. And I got Mandy, and she was able to make, Nora. She was able to make Nora for me. I didn't want anyone else to do it. I wanted somebody that I liked their art to do it, but I wanted to also not just, like, commission a random artist to do Nora, because I knew Nora was going to be a process, because I never really designed one of my characters before. It was hard. But the result turned out immaculate. I just can't work a night shift. I'm too heavy a sleeper, but you stay up till play video games till 5 in the morning. Hey, that's a fair. Let's see. Good night, man. I'm sleepy. Well, good night, Lieutenant. Thanks for stopping by. I don't have. Let's see. For me, I don't really want to be associated with AI production. When my team used AI to make a thumbnail, I took the job and made one myself to replace the AI one. I like, you see, I grew up with Photoshop, the shitty Photoshop. I've grown up with shitty Photoshop before. I grew up learning Photoshop. Hold on. When did I start Photoshop? I started Photoshop when I was in 11th grade. I took a class in high school because they offered it. And I learned Photoshop there. And throughout then, I started making, like, shitty Photoshops. I learned how to, like, I'm no pro at Photoshop. I don't know, but maybe I know. But, like, and, like, all the stream thumbnails are made from Photoshop. I just gather a whole bunch of pictures online and basically make a collage. Photoshop is just fun. I get to do dumb shit like this. I think this was my thumbnail art concept for Passion of the Pal, actually. But I just like art, and I like how people make things, because art is about improving over time. I still have problems. I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but I think I brought it up before. But AI-generated content does not attach itself to my long-term memory the way other things are. Like, I remember Palworld from, like, 2005 very perfectly, but I can't remember an AI video I saw a year ago. I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but I feel like when you have too much disposable content, you don't remember it. And I feel like that's, what's it called? I just feel like that's, like, the biggest disadvantage. A good piece of artwork crafted, I think, attains to my memory at least more. I don't know if that works for other people. Let's see. If a pain in the ass to wrestle with blocks in the limit of the system, but I end up being a dialogue to get what you want as close to possible as one. I've done AI prompts in the past. Like I used them for backgrounds a couple of times before I was smart and remembered what screenshots were. I was pretty dumb. I was just trying to figure it out. AI used to be haha funny bad, but now it's like uh-oh scary scary. I think it's Photoshop 25, Shanri. I don't think I updated to 26. Because they just keep adding more crap. Good night. Can't wait for the Palworld video about Jelliot and Gelroy. Well, thanks for stopping by, Travis. I don't know if you left already, but, it'll be July. My goal is July. Yeah, Zekter Fish is funny. It's funny Photoshop. GIMP is good. At least I've heard GIMP is good. I've never used GIMP. I like Photoshop because it's what I know. I don't like changing. I could do better Photoshop, but I wanted to make it a bad Photoshop edit. Yeah, I like bad Photoshop. I used to do a lot of that. I did that with Minecraft thumbnails. GIMP is free, which is fair. I understand the need for free. I get it. But there's certain things that I need, there's certain things I need, to work with, Photoshop. There's certain reasons I need it. Zekter, did you want me to give you... No, I'm good, Mistia. We got the eggs now. You should have asked me for help. I'm a huge fan of character creation and development. Mandy knows you well. Did Mandy design any of your characters, Takun? And, for Nora... that's like, oh, that's one of my, see, this is like my old, that was the Sakurajima thumbnail that I did. But this thumbnail was probably fun. This one was really stupid, and I liked it. It was the one from the Sweet Home update. You should have Mandy design one of your characters at some point, Takun. She did a really good job. Like another character, if you create another one. But, I guess I just wanted to go through the process myself and, like, kind of think about it. Like, we started with, like, goth girl aesthetic, and then we kind of, like, pivoted into vampire-esque aesthetic and a whole bunch of different things we tried. It was, we tried a lot of different things for Nora. It was mostly the dress. The dress was difficult for a while. Oh, we got it. You'll do them for free, yeah. The Photoshops, I like the exploding bee was the best thing that ever happened. It made a good thumbnail. What, design a character, Mistia? I know, there's a lot of crazy mods for Palworld. There's a lot of them. Mostly model mods, though. Not too much gameplay. Yeah, the exploding bee ass was just, like, fucking fantastic. Like, life imitates art sometimes. Oh, you want the uncensored bee guard thumbnail? I don't think I ever posted it. It's just, like, a very blocky ass. I mean, I probably could have got away with it on YouTube, but I like the idea of doing censorship as, like, a funny thing rather than a serious thing. Kind of like, haha, funny. Not really like, oh, this is too scandalous. It just looks funnier that way, I think. I like the little YouTube censor face. I've used it a couple times. Like when I ripped Gloopy's beak out. It was an artistic choice. And YouTube might have had my ass if I ripped out too many teeth. Just pass you the PNGs, then I'll Photoshop them into a thumbnail. Well, that's the thing. As soon as I'm posing them, it doesn't take me that much longer to finish up. Or do you want to practice, Mistia? Is that what you want? I can send you, like, a file of a whole bunch of renders I have. I think I got a good amount of them. Hey, Zach, do you have the Depresso fishing rod? I still don't have that damn fishing rod. So, no. I still don't have the damn thing. You know how hard it'd been? After all this time, I still don't have the Depresso fishing rod. I only have the Pangullet one. You finally found it? Lucky. I've fished for so long, and I've yet to find the damn thing. Fish purple bean. Oh, it's from the purple fish? Well, that explains it, because I don't normally go fishing. I go salvaging. I didn't bring Gloopy with me. I should have brought Hannah. Oh, hey, and a card. It's because you didn't name your serpent. Oh, is that the reason? What should his name be then? This random ass serpent that I have. For those of you who don't know, Inacard, who just popped in the chat, is a Palworld speedrunner. I think he holds quite a lot of the records, actually. Noodle Boy? Alright, Noodle Boy it is. Noodle Boy. Surf's Up Dude is a good one as well, but we'll take Noodle Boy. How you doing, Inacard? I'm mostly trying to get the level 4 charge rifle right now. It's just this damn Corellium. Let's see. Is there an end to current Palworld to speedrun? Well, there's like different categories for Palworld speedrunning. I think one of them is like how fast you can get a cake. And then I think there's like how fast can you hit level 50 or something. I don't know. Inacard knows more than I do about it. I've only glimpsed at it, and I've seen Ozza do it once. And I think I saw a couple of Inacard's videos of him trying to do it. Which Pal boosts fishing loot? It is Jelliet for fishing and Gelroy for salvage. Speedruns are broken down by category. Level 50, kill Zoe from a fresh start, etc. Yeah, there's like a couple. It's like what's a Minecraft speedruns? It's like kill the Ender. How fast can you kill the Ender Dragon? How fast can you get a certain block in a game? There's like a lot of different categories for speedrunning. Inacard, I think, is top in almost in a lot of them. Either that, or have you been dethroned by a couple of them? I know you were #1 at one point, but somebody beat you in one of the categories. I just can't remember what. Did you ever reclaim your throne? 3 that I know I've lost. Well, Palworld 1.0 will be interesting. Maybe you can try speedrun that. I don't know. Like, how fast to get to the world tree kind of thing. Not yet. Level 50 casual is a bish. It's a high luck dependent run. So high luck runs are difficult. Well, RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. Guess it'd be like that. Flambelle speedrun? Yeah, how fast can you catch a Flambelle? Everyone was saying you need to do the lunker fishing spot, but no, I got it from a normal purple. A lunker. I don't know about the lunker fishing spot. I haven't really given a fuck to fish, because fishing pals is kind of like... You really gotta focus, and when I'm streaming, I'm not exactly focused. I'm like half here because I'm trying not to fall asleep. Because, you know, I work a lot. Alright. Wait, did it not post my message? I don't know, Vault. I didn't see anything. For me, the depressive fishing rod is best found in dungeons. Yeah, everyone's finding it in a whole bunch of different spots. Yeah, you might have to retype it, Volt. Let me check. I could try, say, live chat. Yeah, it didn't show up. Fade break and sucker regime of dungeons for Depresso fishing rod. Still haven't gotten it, even though I've run the dungeons here a lot of times, Shadow. Or, Mistia. The Bloody Mary pilot by Studio Wrong, newest pilot a day ago, was fun as a Scary Movie 1 reference. Well, that's cool. Fishing Pals is like, putting my family jewels in a vice. Yeah! It's a hard fishing minigame. Not exactly easy. Something you're trying to type is being blocked through YouTube. You go to Twitch. You can go to Twitch. It's a link description of the YouTube one. I played Palworld for 300 hours and only now realized that my crashes were because I had faulty RAM sticks. Now it no longer crashes after I remove it. Well, dead RAM is bad. I'm so sorry that your RAM died. Speedrun categories: defeat Zoe, tutorial percentage, level 50, all alpha pals, all towers, all bounties, and complete pal decks. Damn. Oh. Go have fun, Takun. Go do the peak. Go have fun and peak. I'll play Peak again one day. I think I've only played Peak once with my friends. But needless to say, we want more stream highlights. Well, I'll make them. God, I wish I had time to make more stream highlights before 1.0. I guess that's a better question. Should the stream highlights be longer? Do people want if it's like a Palworld stream highlight, do you want it to be like 30 minutes or is like 16, 17 like a good range? Because I can make them longer, but I don't know what people want. Is it longer videos or is it more videos people want to see? Let's see. Azure Dragon Girl. Okay, so Twitch is better for stream. Wait, is that you, Volt? Or is that somebody else? It doesn't matter. Twitch, I know Twitch filters less than YouTube. Oh, Shelly. Oh, you're Shelly. Okay, got it. You can use either. It doesn't matter. It just depends. Okay, so you're Wolfie. I can't. Oh, okay. All right, well then, Wolfie, we'll welcome over to Twitch. It doesn't matter. You can oh, what's it called? You can either is fine. That's why we're multi-streaming, so people can pick. And also Twitch has a couple more funner options than YouTube. It lets me do. The advantage to YouTube is being able to save the streams. No one has done all bounties or completed pal decks yet. Of the categories I've tried, I currently don't hold the level 50 and a couple all towers. Got it. I did pal decks on a few different updates for casual and custom settings, but yeah, there are a few that nobody has done yet. I guess there's like certain games that become popular to speedrun. Maybe Palworld's just not one of them. I know there is many. What's it called? I know Minecraft is popular. I don't know if Fortnite has speedruns. I doubt it. But it's mostly like single player games and like some like occult classics. I know Mario has a lot of them. And Pokemon. It just depends. I guess it's mostly the mostly that. Well, that's okay, Azure. You can always just join my streams, but like when I do post videos, I don't know if people want the highlight streams longer or shorter. That's why. I'd be named Y Vettel on Twitch. Okay. Gotcha. Lovander is soft and squishy. Yeah, so it is. Hi, Sabbath. What's going on? I've seen someone who set out to catch all pals in 100 days. Yeah, I bet you, maybe it was Megabits. I know Megabits has done multiple 100 days in Palworld challenges. I don't know if he did that one specifically. I caught all pals on 100 days, default random hardcore. I was attempting to use no glitches though. Interesting. So I believe most vids that did 100 days all capture vids. Oh, are they? I'd have to look. I've never really considered doing a 100-day video before, because they're not really my cup of tea. But since it's Palworld, maybe I should do them. Maybe I should at least, I want to do one. Maybe I'll try one. Because it's like, there are certain genres on YouTube that are like, very like catch-all. And I've never really liked that about making content. Like the 100-day challenge videos. Like, it started in Minecraft, it's spread, it's in every other game now. Like, I survived 100 days in Ark, in like Palworld. It's a video format. I'm not a big fan of video formats. I like to do more unique style content. But I guess the YouTube algorithm likes to put me with people that are doing, I guess, certain types of shit. Essentially. Which I guess, you know. When you can't be unique, you can't be super unique to where YouTube can't pair you with shit, I guess. What are the Palworld glitches? I'm curious. Well, the only glitch, I know two glitches. The exploding bee ass, and then being able to glitch into the wall still to fight, what's his face? Xenolord. Those are the only two I know. I've never cared for speedrunning either. There are a few that cheese settings for 100 days with a title, and they're all like, I use 0 egg incubation. Oh yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. It'd have to be default settings. But yeah, fudging a 100-day video would be something. Are you shitting me? Yeah! Though, there we go. Finally! Holy shit! I almost lost it too because my inventory was full. God! How many hours? It's since I fucking tied to Terraria last year! God! It's taken this long to get this. RNGesus really does hate me! Damn! The YouTube algorithm likes to recommend to YouTubers that have ADHD. I have autism, so I don't know if that counts. I did 4 runs of 100 days before I ever did a video about it, purely out of curiosity. You wanted to see how to do it? Hey, that's pretty cool. I'm sad they removed the glitch that instantly revives pals by carrying them to the pal beds. That was nice. That was nice. I know, finally. I finally have the fucking fishing rod. Oh, hey, Fox. What's going on, Fox? 1 stick of 16 gigabytes for your computer. I mean, that isn't terrible. 16 gigabytes can get you through a lot. Let's see. I was in a stream with another Palworld streamer where a bunch of people fought Xenolord with no pals. Yeah, there is a problem in Palworld, I think, where pals are not strong enough to do things that players are. And I think the raid bosses are one of them. Raid bosses should not be able to be done solo without any pals. I still think it's stupid. You should need a full raid team of pals. Pals basically need to have their damage buffed. Like, for instance, the oil rig. The oil rig is terrible. The oil rig, basically, if you don't have player damage, you don't do shit. And this is default settings, technically. You found a dead baby snake? Well, That's a dead danger, baby. Phasmophobia is not a new game. It's been out for like, oh my god, probably at least 6 years now. I haven't played Phasmo. It's roadkill now? Well, it deserved to go back to Jesus, I suppose. What's it called? What? Well, it's like abortion is disgusting, but when it's out of the womb, it's fair game. Kind of thing. That's kind of fucked up, but I guess. Death by car. I wish to give you something on Palworld. It all depends, because I don't normally accept gifts for Palworld because I like to do everything on my own, Fox. Death by cat is worse? Oh, yeah. Let's see, heat-resistant hexalite armor. Still don't have enough for purple. It's for a video idea? Oh, you want to give me something? You want to give me a video idea? Well, you can, what's it called? You can message me on Discord, or you can tell me now, and I can look at it later. Or you can tell me about it, doesn't matter. I'm still trying to get the what's it called video done. So it's like when people like tell me like they got another idea for a Palworld video, I'm just like I'm like 30 ideas behind. God, I need slaves. I mean unpaid interns. My bad. They're people now. Well, I sent you a video of your Heartless before. I think I kind of remember it. Actually, I think I have a skybase in the CZ server if Connor would update the server. Yeah, Kenner? What's it called? Where's Kenner? Kenner! Where's the Kenner? Kenner's gonna have to, Kenner will probably update the server when 1.0 comes out. I think he's been busy. See. Sekhmet gonna have a cult? Sekhmet is 100% having a cult. I saw what's it called today on Twitter, and I feel Sekhmet, man, that poor cat. It already knows its fate, and it's already acting pretty saucy. So I think it's into it. How many slab? I got 1 slab for Heartless. Damn. Alright. Advanced fishing rod. Depresso fishing rod. Crafts. I'm gonna give you one of mine so you can try it out. Oh no, that's the entire point of this, Fox. I tried Heartless in the update video. When I made... Come on, YouTube. When I made the Sweet Home update video, I did get a Heartless, and I did try him out. So I know what he does. But I'm trying to get one legit. Because I had to, cheat, to get the Heartless in that game. That's why. Death by Snoo Snoo. No, Zekter, as long as you never recognize them as people, they're not people. That's slavery rule number 1. Yeah, technically not wrong. I don't know, I think my morals are too good for actual slave. Well, yeah, my morals are too good for actual slaves. What the fuck am I talking about? I can't own people. Well, actually, are we not technically owned by the government? Are we all not just slaves? The government owns us. If they say we're going to war, we go to war. We can't really say no. You can't say no at gunpoint. Well, you can. You just be dead, I guess. Sekhmet is a goddess, and cat, of course, it's like cats love attention. Exactly. Sekhmet is like the perfect storm of Egyptian goddess. Oh no, I'm trying to get, what's it called? I'm trying to do a strategy fox. I have bitch pigeon. So we got bitch pigeon ready to go, and I'm just waiting on the hoot crates now. Speaking of which, got the depresso fishing rod. We can go back here. Did they change it so that the heart containers don't spawn in the Terraria dungeon? Yes, and I don't remember why. I think they were getting too many of them. Either that or there's only one. I remember wanting to give Zekter a Flambelly to try out and wanted him to... It's difficult to have everything because I don't want... The problem is, if I don't do it, then it's not really, I don't want to say the word I don't appreciate it, but it's more of like... What's the point if I have things done for me kind of thing in a game? Like, I want things to do, like, oh, I have the thing. I'll enjoy it for 2 minutes now. Rather than work towards something, I suppose. That's why I like working towards, things. In games. I'm not a big fan of having things handed to me. That's why that's one of the biggest reasons I'm against microtransactions in games, because it's like, oh, I paid to get this with my credit card rather than I earned it kind of thing. I like to earn things. Even I like to earn my look as well. One of the biggest things I was proud of was the Void Bent armor in New World, until they gave it away for free, I think, at the end, and it pissed me off because it was one of the hardest armors in the game to get. That's my World of Warcraft story, Mandy. Except mine was New World. That was good armor, too. I'm gonna stream New World before it goes offline next year. It'll be a good goodbye. And I have to make a Warframe video as a tax write-off, by the way. So expect a Warframe video. Zekter, will you play Phasmophobia? I will put Phasmophobia as a option for Sloptober, which is the live stream event we did last year in October. We did a whole bunch of friend slop games. I wouldn't mind trying Phasmo. I'll put it on the list. It's gonna be a good pussycat. That cat already has a lot of fan art of it in a card. Somehow it has less than Duppin, though. People like the rabbit more. I don't know why. I think the cat looks better. Let's see, the first frame I played, Azur, was, oh, damn it, I forgot to fucking look at it again. The first frame I played was Steinax, actually. I don't know how I had him. I know I, made a Warframe account years ago, and then decided to, play again because my friends bribed me money. The only reason I ever played Warframe is because my friends bribed me $200. So, and now... little fuckers make me like the game. Fuck you guys. The first frame I really liked was Steinax, and luckily he just got a prime. He just got a prime, like literally, like I think a few days ago. So he'll be very fun to get a prime of. But I've been playing Protea because I got Protea Prime. Protea was my first Prime. I liked Protea. She's not bad, not my favorite, but I'm still like looking for that Warframe that speaks to me, and why is it the spider that I can't get? But I also just started playing more with Yareli, because I just finally got Yareli Prime. It took forever to get Yareli Prime. Because that fucking, I think one of her parts just would not drop. But I enjoy, so I've been enjoying Yareli. I don't know what it is about Yareli, I just like her. There we go, another spider. What's it called? Who else did I enjoy? I think it was just mostly Yareli and Protea. And then Steinax. I think they're like my top 3 favorites so far. I just got Revenant. I didn't really... And I played quite a couple of them. Valkyrie rips and tears. I tried Valkyrie, and I don't have Varuna. Varuna I don't have. But I have, Garuda. Or Gerard? I forget her fucking name. I have her. They're okay. I don't mind them. But they're not my favorite. But it was fun, swinging around with, Valkyrie. I did like swinging with the it made me feel like I was playing Attack on Titan. New World ending. Oh, I'm still hurt and I lost my chance to play Terra. And now Stop Killing Games has been shut down. We're losing so much ground as gamers these days. What's it called? Stop Killing Games isn't done yet. I do know they failed in Europe because, of course, money talks and industry insiders basically said, hey, we're not gonna let you do that. We're gonna bribe the politicians' money, which I'm pretty sure is probably what happened in Europe. I wouldn't be surprised. Because at the end of the day, money talks, and it's a very sad reality. Stop Killing Games got denied because Ubisoft had a closed conversation with the lawmakers, so it got shut down. However, they are going to try and add Stop Killing Games to, I think it was like the Digital Fairness Act they're trying to pass, which is, I think, along the lines of digital consumer rights, which would help. But I don't know if anything's gonna come about it. But I agree. But Stop Killing Games, it should have passed because if all of a sudden Palworld stopped working, I'd be pissed because I paid for it. We're living in a society where we own nothing and we keep renting things, and it's a bad thing. They want you to rent things so you buy the next thing. It is an evil business model, but an effective one. Yeah, Amazon having gamers' intentions in mind. The only reason New World is stopping is because Amazon laid off their gaming department during... I guarantee you they overspent on AI and had to cut some corners somewhere, and New World was the one that got axed. I put 700 hours in that fucking game. New World helped me when I had depression. And I won't be able to play it again after how many years? Or I think it goes offline next year. So I'm definitely going to make a video about New World on how much I liked it. Because it was probably one of my favorite MMOs. Other than Wizard 101. I honestly think Wizard 101 is like one of the weirdest fucking games of all time. But damn, does it work good. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. I agree with that, to a certain extent. The legal extent I can say. But, yeah, you should be able to own things and not rent things. I think that's the biggest problem. Ember Heirloom speaks to you? Yeah, that ass is fine, but have you seen coochless chaps on Mesa? We were given coochless chaps. Hold ass for a second, coochless chaps. But yeah, we're ending for the day. It's already 11:30 and I'm tired. We're gonna talk for a couple more minutes and then we'll be done, but we'll talk for a little bit more. Your favorite Frost, Ember, and Wisp? I played no, I did play Wisp. I did get Wisp. Wisp wasn't too bad. I enjoyed Wisp playing her. And then Frost I didn't really care for. Maybe I didn't have the good augments for him. Ember was fun. I liked Ember. I need to replace the people in government with those who will listen. Yeah, we really need what you need in order for anything to change, whether it's any politician place in the world, you need a whole bunch of people all at once. You can't have one guy. You can't have just the president, because the president will be backstabbed by other people in the government to make the same machine work again. You need to take over the election in every category. Like, I don't know how many other, but I'll do America, for example. Congress and the Senate and the president all have to be unified in, we need to change shit or our country's fucked. And we are elected to help the people. But the first thing, if we ever have that power, money has to be banned in politics, period. You get a certain amount of money for a campaign, and that's all you get. You have to be resourceful, and you can't borrow money from other people like loan sharks, because that would be a bigger problem. With how social media works these days, I feel like there could be enough people to where we don't need to spend money on politician ad campaigns. But yeah, check out Spice Fernando. That's good. I'll take a look at it at some point. Oh, hey, Killer. Yeah, we're almost done with the ads. Do you still want a reminder? No, I'm good, Mistia. I'll be fine, because I won't do it regardless, because I don't know. I don't want two games open at the same time. Let's see. May says your favorite frame. You have a build that makes her shit bullets. Fantastic. I played Mesa. I got the original Mesa. I don't have her Prime yet. I think I'm missing one part. But I understand why people like Mesa. It's basically, oh, point and click, that's dead. It's really cool. I'm already in debt by 2 loan sharks? Like, actually though, Killer? Is it your parents? I'm waiting on the ads to finish. Hold on. The Heartless will be dead before 1.0. We probably have another 2 days to grind, maybe. Yeah, not the fam. I got you there, Killer. Back on YouTube because of Twitch ads. Smells like an idea. Country become the optional. Exactly. So the only way, what's it called? The only thing we were talking about was, have a good night, Maximum. The other thing we were talking about is like how the only way to change a government system is to basically have not just a president. You need a majority of Congress and the Senate to be backed behind the president's vision. And we don't have that. We have too much infighting in both parties in America, where it's just like you have to go along with what the billionaires say sometimes. I don't even think it's a billionaire problem. I think it's just a corruption problem, because there is kind billionaires and millionaires that do shit all the time. But it's like, it's a lot of like bad actors. I think it's just mostly bad actors. I don't really think it's a wealth thing. I think it's a bad actors that basically treat people like a spreadsheet. I think that's the worst part, because there's billionaires that still work with people every day. Bad old actors, yeah. The problem is the career politicians. I would agree. We need term limits. Okay, so let's say we have the power to change the American Constitution because we have the majority of votes and all that. Term limits on Congress if the budget is not balanced, no senator or congressman can go for re-election. Internet free speech, social media platforms should work as an extension for a person's voice and should not be banned. If they do something illegal, then it should be dealt with by the like the law in the country. So like, I don't know, you do something stupid on stream like animal abuse. You should probably be charged for animal abuse, not get banned from the platform, and just do your jail time. But stuff like that will need term limits. Politicians' salaries should be the medium, like the average of salaries of people in their state. So if the average salary is $50,000 in, say, I don't know, Alabama, the Alabama politicians can only make a maximum of $50,000. If they want more money, they need to raise the lower end salaries. So it'd basically be an incentive to actually do what you're fucking supposed to do. It's not supposed to be yeah, it's become a get-rich-quick scheme with insider information. You're not wrong. But yeah, it's like, it's sad. It's difficult because no matter how, there's so many people with good intentions that get throttled in government. I think, what was it, Argentina? I forget. I think it was Argentina who basically arrested like the violent gang problems. Was it? Why does Argentina sound wrong but also correct? Anyway, regardless, he was able to fix his country really quickly, and now they are El Salvador. Was it El Salvador? Oh yeah, I think you're right. It was El Salvador. That president was able to change everything and fix a lot of shit there. Yeah, El Salvador. And it's a night and day difference. It looked like a crime-ridden town before he came in, and the people were sick of it, so they elected him in, and he had enough power to basically get all the violent gang members arrested and clean up his country. And I bet you would be a very good place to visit now. Maybe I'll go to El Salvador one day. Maybe it's a good vacation spot now. Regardless, I think that's kind of cool. So, contrary to popular belief, you can incarcerate yourself out of a problem when done correctly. Speaking of which, I got 500 hours in Palworld now. We've hit the 500-hour mark. Woo. Maybe Palworld will enter the, what's it called? The 1,000-hour club. But Blender's the only thing that's... Blender and Arc. And then Cookie Clicker are the only things over 1,000. On Steam, at least. Before each old president let crime go because they earn more money over it. There's a problem with... I think we should ban baby boomers from any political office. I think what we need is a law that is basically a generational cutoff point. Basically, if you are from this generation, you can no longer go for election, which I guess essentially is age limits. Technically. I know a lot of more people have a lot more hours in Palworld than I do, but I just don't have that much because I animate it more than I play it. The meme continues. Brandon Herrera is trying to win in Texas. He's a gun tuber. He almost won. I did hear about him. I know there's a couple of tight races and a lot of cheating, like normal. But it's like the midterms are a very weird time. And I just hope something changes. I hope that we are going towards a better future than a worse future. That's all I want to say. I don't want to live in a dystopia anymore. The animation is why you're here. I know, killer. It's being worked on. I've released teasers. We've started releasing teasers for it. It's getting worked on. I'm hoping July. July is we're getting it done around 1.0. It needs to be done. You need more people to play Palworld with. Yeah. Your sister doesn't label the containers. Tell her to label the damn things. Oh my gosh. Alright. I forgot YouTube community posts exist. Yeah, I post there. I post up. It's the same thing on Discord. But, I use them to update what's going on. Yeah. We need, it's gonna be interesting to see what Gen Z does in politics. I hope they do better than what people have done. Hey, Perfect Sensei, welcome. We're getting to the edge of stream right now. But welcome at the last couple minutes. Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time I pass out. It's been a rough it's been a long week. It's not been rough, but it's just been very yes, we're edging the stream. Yeah, go have fun in Cassette Beasts, Mistia. But damn, what's it? Animation is a very unforgiving craft, I will say. It is it's a very unforgiving craft. One day I'll get back to watching Zekter's videos, but night, Zekter, heading off. Hey, you have a good night, Wolfie. Giveaways of what? I'd actually, speaking of giveaways, I shall sing for you a song to put you to sleep. Fantastic. Hey, Kalanick, or, official. It is Palworld, but I'm ending the stream tonight. I'm about ready to end. We'll be back tomorrow, though. Oh, bro, do a giveaway. What kind of giveaway? What's it called? Speaking of giveaway, since I'm in the Pocket Pair Creator Program, I can give away, I think I can get a couple of codes to basically get Palworld for free. Which, I don't really see how that's supposed to help you guys, because I guarantee you, all of you probably own it on Steam if you play on Steam. A giveaway's not a bad idea, though. Maybe for 1.0. Maybe I can, like, the best thing I could do probably is, like, send a piece of art, or what's it, maybe send a sticker in the mail. One of the Nora stickers. That's probably, like, all I really got. Like, I got a Nora sticker, and then we got Loco. That's all we have. It's the only merch I have. I only know one person who wants Palworld from your community. Oh yeah. Pings for Photoshop for me to mess around with. Yeah, I have to upload a whole bunch of them to Google Drive though, Mistia. That's the only way I can send that many. You're buying the sticker for support. Hey, if you can, I know some currency around the world is difficult, but hey, if you can, you can. If you can, it be like that, and I'm sorry, but it's trying to get something across the world is sometimes difficult. But regardless, though, I appreciate it, Mistia. Maybe you can screw over Nintendo more. I really hope some of the removed features from 1.0 come back. The lawsuit is scheduled, I think, to end in November, so I doubt it. I'm a dumbass. I offered to buy Harmon Smith a copy. I got a roar of stupid lols raps, yeah. If I had a Velvet sticker, I might... Ooh, getting a sticker of Velvet would be nice. I'd have to get Velvet designed, though, because Velvet needs to have her own character as well, because I can't sell Palworld merch, for obvious reasons. So that's why we had Nora designed. That's why Nora got her official design as Captain Zekter's Nora, not as Bellinor. Because that's kind of where the personality of the character had to move. But since shipping for... Yeah, I know. Shipping is a pain in the ass to get it around the globe because of postage. And postage has only gone up. I can bundle the stickers. I can ask my wife how to do that. I'll think about it, Mistia. I mean, a bundle isn't bad. I only have 2, that's the thing. Already back the mod that gives the throwing. Yeah, there's mods that mod for it. And the mod. Let's see. I know, I've seen that before. Alright. I'm gonna pass out. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So do I wait for you to get 6? Yeah, you can wait till I get like 6 or something. I mean, I'd love to get Loco a better one because the one that I had made for her doesn't work too well. I mean, it's reusable, but it doesn't do what I want it to. And I gotta get one for Velvet. But yeah. Alright, have a good night, guys. I gotta get Velvet and Loco designed, though. I gotta get money. Palworld 1.0 will hopefully bring a bounty. Maybe we can consider it. Yeah, I might pass out on stream. Consider it. Yeah, I might pass out on stream.